Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. We are here on Awesomecast number 49. I am your host, Brandon the Awesome, and here are my co-hosts, Iron Inquisitor, John Gets Gaming, and Wolfscar. Say hi, everybody.
Hello. Good evening.
Round one, fight.
Today.
Oh, yes, Mortal Kombat 2 is coming out. Or I think it came out because Fake Wizard did a review on it, and it was not great.
I haven't watched his review.
I know he put something on Twitter because I'm following him on Twitter now. I mean, X. Got to piss off all the people, the lurkers, who refuse to call it by its name.
X parentheses, formerly Twitter.
All right, Let's see. Sorry for the delay, everyone. Private stuff happened, so...
That's kinky.
No, not like that.
What's their name?
Wish, but I mean, trust me, we don't need to give Lucky Kennedy any more ideas than he already has. Sheesh.
He's gonna twist and be like, see.
If you follow me on X, you know the story. Yeah, I don't know if we should cover it tonight because we shouldn't give Lucky the attention. Justin Averello first. No, you are not first. John actually was. Beat you to the punch, bitch.
Didn't even
Dark
look at the
Colonel
comments.
50.
How rude.
Yeah, still doing multitask. I'm listening Disney fail abortion, cried, and suffer from their ugly mamas while working. Hey, man. As long as you're watching Awesomecast, your ears are being blessed.
Yes, Dark Colonel was in my Jab Lord watch along earlier.
I was watching Empire Strikes Back. That's why I only showed up like once.
That's how you counteracted it.
Yeah.
That feels me, John.
Make sure to go subscribe to Dark Colonel, by the way. He's actually started streaming as of late.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
Yes, Wolfscar was in the stream too. Hurry. Why? You need to go to the bathroom? You need to go to the bathroom, Justin? Go to the bathroom. The world doesn't revolve around me.
But you
And
can
Wild
actually
Card's
watch
in the
this.
stream.
You can actually watch this on the toilet. Just a disclaimer there.
Wild card. No, I think we're good, dude. I think we're fine here. Don't want any repetitive nature like what happened last time, or the various references to Hitler.
Come on, Brandon. You got to be like, we're all fine here. How are you?
Oh. Yeah,
Long conversation anyway. Brandon, we're gonna have company.
talking about Maul, not Shadow Lord. Lol.
Maul Soy Lord.
Jab Lord.
Soy Lord,
Whatever Lord you
Jab
wanna
Lord,
call
it
it.
all works.
Darth Paul Soy Lord.
Ray Lover.
Mike C. the Scout, welcome to the stream. Good evening, gentlemen. The temperature is 110 degrees. Is that Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Ew.
You must be around Phoenix because I have a couple family members there, and they were saying it's going to be 111 on Sunday.
Damn.
More filler Lord. Yes, Crystal Fire. Absolutely.
By the way, Brandon, how did you like a community post?
Oh, the Mandalorian one? Yeah, that was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Why did they send Vader and not the Grand Inquisitor? I don't know. Why does Disney do anything? Why
We
does
gotta
Vader-
have that aura. We gotta make people go soy jack and think it's
and then
peak.
Christian Harloff and all of his ilk will be like, you know what, guys? I mean, Vader totally saved the series. Anytime they pull out Vader, you gotta love it.
Speaking of Disney, did you hear that like 8 crew members of a Disney cruise line got arrested because they were connected to a child pornography operation?
Yeah, I heard
I
about
wish
that.
I were surprised,
Ooh,
but
wow.
I'm really not.
Yeah, that's kind of shocking.
I mean, it's Disney. They have a history of hiring people
Well-
of questionable repute.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably no AI Vader voice because the shills would hate it. I mean, if you gotta recast, you gotta recast.
People have been making fake Vader voices well before AI, like with
The
pretty
Fortnite
good
one is by
accuracy.
far the best, and that's because he is amazing at roasting people. Whoever programmed that was a genius.
Isn't he like? Weren't they able to like make him hateful, basically? Like,
I think
by,
so.
like think they were asking the right things, and he was like starting to get like too racist or something, and then they had to shut him down.
It was 28 arrested. The media coverage was they were the victims of ICE and fascism. Oh,
Yeah, it's always fascism. It's never anything else.
Yep.
Why not communism?
Socialism.
Commies. The damn commies.
Those National Socialists.
Okay, so John sent this into the server, so I wanted to look at this real quick.
Just a funny little story that developed this week. Yeah, there was a Valorant tournament and
girls only Valorant tournament.
Yes.
That would be not that I'm hating on female gamers, but
there's a reason you got to have the division. It's because, whenever you just open it up to everybody. There's a reason
why it's usually a male-dominated industry.
Yep. Yeah, even in mental stuff, you always think of the physical aspects, and that's certainly true. But even chess and stuff, they don't have, it's not just everybody. It is divided still.
Trans tries to join and is rightfully refused because you're not a woman, you're still a man. It doesn't matter if you chop off your little tree down there.
Yeah, so that was basically the thing, is that like they got a bunch of negative responses when somebody asked their like community manager or something. They were like, are you going to accept like, trans?
They got attacked by a bunch of they got a hi. I was just wondering if trans women are allowed to participate. Degla, sorry, but no. May I know why? Can you explain more, please? Like, are you a man trans to woman or woman trans to man? Sorry for the weird. Male to female. That suddenly made me think of Amelia Perez in that one song. I wish I did not have to listen.
Woman to man to woman, from penis to vagina.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, cutie, but we don't. I'm sorry, cutie, but we don't. Please don't encourage this person. The reason is that we are Muslims and we think that it's not fair to let transgenders play in our. Muslims.
This is where ideology conflicts.
Yeah, because I can't necessarily take sides because, right now, Muslims are in England trying to get rid of the pubs.
Well, yep, and the dogs and all that sort of fun stuff.
Oh, dogs too?
What?
Well, they're notorious for hating dogs.
Holy mother of crap.
That's crazy.
They're man's best friend. I've
known that for a while because I used to know somebody who dated a Muslim chick, which I don't blame him for because she was super hot. But she also freaked out anytime that he like interacted with his dog, like on the floor or anything. Like she would like pet it, but like she'd stay like well above it and everything. And that's anecdotal, but apparently it's a pretty well known thing.
Hello, what have I missed? Not much. We just covered like a trans person trying to get into a girls only tournament for Valiant, which is a game I have no idea existed.
Yeah, basically, they ended up, there were a bunch of like shitstorm of Twitter posts of like, I think it's one of those MOBA games where it's like 5v5 and it's like, top-down view or whatever. It might be a hero shooter also, but anyways, I don't really play it, but yeah, it was just a funny development because that was like this ideologies colliding.
Besides the fact that this is AI, this looks lame.
Yeah,
all
that was
girls,
the other thing.
All skills, one victory.
Sure.
But it was just a funny story because it was like, why don't you let all of us in? It's like, because you're men. We just said it was for women only. And then they're like, this is no excuse. And they started like trying to boycott it and stuff.
This is the logical conclusion of all intersectionality. All the intersecting identities eventually conflict with each other. It's literally a midlife crisis we're having here.
Yeah, pretty much. It's the same thing whenever you see two flags next to each other that directly conflict.
The only flags I'd ever have is old, proud, red, white, and blue.
Flag fighters.
Old glory. 250th coming up.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, this year.
Make sure to show your patriotism. I know I am going to. America, baby! Best country in the whole damn wide world.
Heading to D.C. for the 250th. July 4th weekend, baby.
Jealous.
Probably watching Independence Day with a friend because that me and a friend always watched that movie together around that time.
Oh yeah, we did predict that, didn't we?
Speaking of
course we
aliens
did.
are real, apparently. they released alien files.
Oh my.
Yeah, Trump was like, "Here's all the alien files. Have fun."
Yeah.
He really did end his fucking statement on it with that.
I honestly, I cannot hate Donald Trump. I know I am just about to offend a bunch of people, but I cannot hate Donald Trump.
I don't care enough about politics.
I mean, yeah, me neither. I don't talk about politics outside of this stream, and even then, it's like very vague. But I can't. I mean, this man worked at McDonald's longer than Kamala Harris.
he just made him.
that's true.
I just
That
couldn't
will
believe that
forever go
his-
down as one of the best damn things a president's ever done. That's one of the best owns this century.
I just love some of the lines. It's like the people coming through the drive-through. I've now worked 15 minutes longer than Kamala.
All right. What do we break down first? Do you want to go over some of the Maul Soy Lord footage first before we get into a review, or you want to get the Jake Skywalker stuff out of the way?
Yeah, well, what's with that? Let's. I mean, I don't care what we do, but I was just curious about that.
Type down in the chat if you want.
We can do some Jake first, I suppose.
All right. It's 15 minutes long.
Ooh.
Yes, I have seen the remake of Star Fox. Leave it to Nintendo to screw up one of their more popular IPs.
Yeah, I'm so disappointed we're getting another damn remake.
Like I've said before, Nintendo is the Disney of the video game industry.
I will give it credit though. At least it has a different feel to it as far as a story goes.
Yeah, a little bit more like detailed or in-depth kind of story.
Yeah.
All right, here
Although
we
I
go.
don't like Falco's legs. I want his old legs back.
Kyber Carter. No, The Last Jedi did not ruin Luke Skywalker. Okay, let's go with this real quick and let's see, because this is going to be hilarious. No, Star Wars: The Last Jedi, the fake Last Jedi, by the way. There's an EU novel of the same name. Did not ruin Luke Skywalker. After all these years, the characterization of Luke in TLJ, along with characters like Ben Swallow, Krylo Ren, and Mary Sue, has been a hot topic since the movies came out. In this video, we're going to do a deep dive into Luke's character and see how his character is really not all that different in the sequel trilogy than it was in the original trilogy.
Oh boy.
I feel like I already lost enough brain cells reading that.
It's funny because this is kind of contradictory to a lot of their usual defenses, which are, oh, he's older, he evolved. Of course he's not the same character. And then you got this guy, he's like, no, he is the same character.
Yep, we're getting into it.
You will never be better than Ewoks, you stupid looking penguins.
Now, just hold on before you click off. I actually get it if you disagree. I also used to think the same. Luke,
Who brainwashed you?
Now I am enlightened.
Who brainwashed you? Tell me his name.
Look at that face. I haven't seen
never
that.
sees the sun again.
I haven't seen that meme face before. She kind of looks like the porn.
She looks like she's about to suck someone off.
I was just gonna say whenever
She's like a 4 out of 10.
Yeah,
pass.
pretty plain looking. She's obviously heavily made up during some of the red carpets and stuff, but normal everyday life, absolutely.
I still remember when she tried doing that ass shot when she was modeling for something a while ago. I remember Tim from United Spacers Alliance said, Daisy Ridley trying to tempt me with some ass, not interested, or something along those lines on X. That was hilarious. Last Jedi really broke so many people's minds. It's the Trump derangement syndrome of Star Wars.
I bypassed the fan base.
I bypassed your mind.
I bypassed your mom. But yeah, I to this day, I still remember my dad is so heartbroken over what this movie did to Luke. Because I remember I shared the story on X and I had people that were legit telling me that my dad needed to grow up. That my dad was a pussy, he doesn't understand the movie, blah, blah, blah. Even though my dad has been read the freaking expanded universe, he owns all of the new Jedi Order novels, for crying out loud.
Based.
What movie?
What?
What movie? This isn't a movie.
Oh yeah, it's like one drawn out chase sequence with like interruptions in between.
Well, my favorite is always whenever they see something like that, like you're just criticizing a Star Wars movie, and they're like, "Oh, you're an incel to like the married people with kids."
Cannibal the Dragon, welcome to the Daisy trying to join the expanded bootyverse. Nah, mate.
You know what?
Even
Even when they are hot, though, it's like Disney Star Wars makes an effort to, like,
I'm not
gonna
may
lie, Amanda Stenberg has a nice body, and Rosario Dawson, I mean, she's kind of old now, but she's pretty hot. But they cover her.
they may
completely
be
up in a burlap
they may be
sack.
hot. They may be hot on the outside, but on the inside, they're ugly as sin.
Yep.
100% Last Jedi ruin Luke, make him Jake Skywalker drinking green garbage. Trust me, Mark Hamill himself is garbage because of what he said earlier this week about wishing death on the president.
Oh,
which,
Mark.
regardless of your politics, that is a line too far.
Go force yourself. Got him.
Honestly, after what happened to Han in TFA, I wasn't surprised what happened to Luke in TLJ.
It really did.
Jorge
just become
Lucas,
filling
welcome to
up
the
one
stream.
time.
Ray getting slapped back into the kitchen.
Reagan
I need that. I need to
smash.
get that. I need to get that clip.
In The Last Jedi, at first glance, is a far departure from the Luke we remember. But the more time I spent with the movie, the more I realized that Luke...
Why the hell would you watch this movie more than once?
You know, it's
Honestly.
funny. Whenever it first came out, you know, I saw it with friends like opening night, and then my family wanted to see it over the holidays. So I went the second time, and everybody says like, "Oh, you know, see it a bunch of times, and you'll like it more." And I'm like, "No, the second time is when it really solidified for me, where I was like, yeah, no, I didn't miss anything. That was just
I've had
awful."
cases where I go back and I watch a movie after spending some time away from it, and yeah, I notice it's either worse than I remember or it's better than I remember. I remember Robots. That movie is just so good. Going back and watching it again,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
my childhood.
mine too.
Good shit.
It wasn't written poorly at all. So
Oh God,
Why-
he was.
Can you stop
Characters-
graphicing every letter, every word?
Oh, it almost sounds like this is an AI video.
Uh,
Oh,
The
my
worst
boy.
The worst thing for me was purple hair. Oh,
Holdo,
she
who
was
is
so
the dumbest
so-
commander. in the
people
history
need
of
to people need to
commanders.
crap on her more because I feel like she doesn't get enough hate than that she deserves.
Well, that's 'cause
Not the
movies-
actress, not the actress. I need to clarify that for the lurkers in the back.
Yeah, she's great in Jurassic Park, but
She was in Jurassic Park. Are you shitting me?
yeah, she's the oh gosh, what's the actress's name? Durham. Anyways, but yeah, she was in that, and yeah, she's a good actress in a lot of things. Just not that movie.
I only watched about 20 minutes of The Last Jedi, and then I was done.
Oof.
It was the peak of unbelievably stupid.
You know what's absolutely crazy? I remember when me and my family went to go see that when I was dragged into that. When the movie ended, almost everybody in the theater stood up and clapped.
Of course they
Why?
did. Well, if it was an opening night kind of audience, or was it like opening?
Yeah, that's what it
weekend,
was. It was
Yeah.
opening night.
people did that shit. Like that was kind of like the height. It was like the height of the MCU, so people were all hyped up for franchises back then. They just like
Fair.
wanted to like things.
and
even if they were crap.
look where we are now. Peak apathy or hatred.
It's all
or
right. The
peak
Mandalorian might make $500 million, maybe. Probably not.
I'm gonna wait for that thing to dump on streaming so I can review it.
I'll watch
I'm
it
gonna
other
take one.
means.
I'm gonna take one for the team and review it.
Mm.
You're
Purple
actually
hair
gonna
not
review
telling
Mando
Poe
Grogu?
anything was annoying. What reason? There wasn't a spy or anything. Ah,
Ugh. People still
Rick.
try and justify. She didn't need to tell an underling. It's like, well, everybody rebelled against her, so that's usually a
she
sign of a
looked
bad
more
commander.
like a senator than a commander. She didn't even wear a uniform.
She looks like she was in her nightgown. It's like,
yeah. I mean, I remember Princess Leia wearing a dress in the middle of a rebellion meeting.
Mm.
if you'll just hear me out, then by the end of this video,
By the end of this video, you'll be crying to your mama after we slap you down a bunch of times.
wow.
think you'll understand why Luke was actually written near perfectly in The Last Jedi.
Okay,
it's
then
never just like mediocre. It's got to be nearly
you know what?
perfectly.
You know what we need to do? We need to ask these people. Go ahead and read the expanded universe and tell me if you think that Luke was written perfectly in this movie. Then how was he written in these?
He's perfect in the room with us.
Mr.
I, on
Perfect,
the
the
other
wrestler.
hand, refuse to watch Weird Pascal and Baby Yoda movie in any way.
I mean,
It's
I'll
just
watch
what-
it in a way that doesn't give them money because then I want to be able to counter shills if they try and sing its praises.
They would reject that.
Yeah, I might
Brandon.
try and do the same thing if I can.
Because that's the thing, you can't like be completely ignorant of it because then it just like lets only their narrative be the informed one. And so I'm like, yeah, I'll watch this shit, and then I can from an informed position I can shit on it and counter anything that they say.
Grandmaster Chris, welcome to the stream, my man. I forgot to welcome you, I think. Oh, and yeah, I remember because I actually watched Superman 2025 after I experienced a really good show that was Lois and Clark. So I think I'm something of a, I am well educated to rip apart James Gunn's shite.
Thing is, it makes the criticism so much more searing when you can be really specific and just tell them how stupid it is in specific scenes. It's so much more satisfying.
A legend.
The first argument is one of the biggest problems people have with Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi, the Ben Solo incident. We get the shocking reveal through a series of flashbacks that Luke senses darkness in his...
Oh, Christ, is this going to be just like when I tore apart Star Wars Centralized for doing the same argument? I'm something of a Superman expert myself.
nephew, and for a split second considers going full Revenge of the Sith Anakin on him. Ben wakes up to a terrifying image of Luke standing over him with an ignited lightsaber. I don't think anybody really saw that coming. The last time we had seen...
Of course nobody saw that coming, because it wasn't in Luke's character to do that!
Nope. He almost had the youngling Slayer 2.0 with his lightsaber.
Well, and you talk about
like
the
father,
EU.
like son, but in the worst way possible.
This is a common thing where like all they can do is rewind characters or just have them repeat somebody else's arc. So they're just like, oh, but what if
or completely destroyed him, like Indiana Jones in Diarrhea of Destiny. It's like because so many people hated on Indiana Jones and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, they got they had him going through a divorce with Marion for some reason. Mutt gets killed off screen, so we don't have to bring Shia LaBeouf in.
Indiana
and
Jones just can't be happy.
Nobody can be happy. Han is miserable. Luke is miserable.
Leia is miserable, and she dies ODing on the Force just like her brother.
Yeah.
Because I guess the Force is like crack now.
Yeah, Luke, eat a sandwich for God's sake. You can win. You can live.
The Farce Awakens made over $2 billion. What were people smoking in 2015? Hype. That's what they were smoking.
Yep.
It was early.
There had been no Star Wars in 10 years, which is funny because like now they're like there hasn't been it in 7 years and Mando's about to flop. But there's been TV shows, I suppose, so it's a little bit different.
Speaking of which, I actually did have somebody saying TCW saved Star Wars because it was like the only televised content back during the 10 years between Revenge of the Sith and The Farce Awakens.
There were 15 years between Return of the Jedi and Phantom Menace, and there were no TV show. Well, there was
The
animated
Ewoks and
stuff,
droids.
yeah, but there was nothing major, and even that stuff was pretty old by the time Phantom Menace came out. I think over 10 years, and so yeah, it doesn't need to be constantly something great. Just lasts forever. I mean, like Lord of the Rings still releases in theaters, and that's like a quarter century later.
Yeah. It's
And
time.
you have the first two RoboCop movies, and then you have RoboCop Rogue City
Mhm.
and Unfinished Business. Even though I would argue that's not nearly as good.
Skywalker was in Return of the Jedi, throwing down his weapon in refusal to kill Darth Vader. Going from an optimistic Luke in his early 20s, who believed the worst person in the galaxy could be redeemed, to a middle-aged...
Well, the second worst person. You keep forgetting Palpatine exists.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Luke, who was ready to kill a family member at the first sign of evil, did not sit well with a lot of people.
It doesn't sit well with anyone with even one functioning brain cell.
Or a half one.
At one point,
or even the atom-sized remains of one.
One of those people who wasn't a fan of this choice either. Until one day, I was rewatching Return of the Jedi, and something clicked.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
Brain malfunction.
I've always...
Oh my god, is he going to... Excuse me, what?
It clicked it in his brain. In other words, he means his brain malfunctioned.
Let me guess. He'll say that Luke briefly gave into anger and he wears black to reflect that he's darker in this movie.
Oh my god.
Loved the final duel between Luke and Vader in Return of the Jedi. And every time I rewatch it, I think about how easily that battle could have gone horribly wrong.
Okay, so it's your own headcanon that led you down the rabbit hole of stupidity. I swear headcanon at times has to be one of the worst things to ever happen to a person.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a great excuse for shitty storytelling.
Before that scene where Luke defies the Emperor, who's goading him to kill Vader, we see Luke absolutely wailing on Vader.
And why? It's because Vader, give the full context here. Vader threatened to turn Leia to the dark side.
Vader is also a combatant. Like, he's armed.
Yeah.
Luke disarms him and then immediately calms down. Like,
he doesn't immediately go for the kill.
Yeah, Ben was not like fighting him.
He was sleeping.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Probably dreaming about Twi'leks.
Mm.
Or Zeltrons. Zeltrons are hot too.
Yeah.
Very close to ending the life of his father. Luke was flirting with the
Adam
dark side
Driver
throughout.
awkwardly flirting with a Twi'lek. Holder.
Look at that graceful movement by Vader here.
I like your triangle ears.
His entire duel with Vader, even letting himself give in when Vader threatened to turn his sister to the dark side if he could not turn Luke himself. That's when...
Don't you dare use Dark Empire's imagery here. You do not get to use Dark Empire imagery in this video. In a video where you're trying to defend Jake Skywalker. No.
Well, you also mentioned like the EU Luke and everything. And like the Last Jedi crap is so indicative of like they're so creatively bankrupt. All they could do was like
rip off Dark Empire.
Well, and rip off basically like Darth Vader's. They're like, oh, hey, what if he's about to kill a young person? It's like, okay, like you're kind of doing a neutered version of Vader, and like he just almost does the same evil thing. But it's they do such an interesting thing in the EU where like they actually advance his story and do something different. And same with Han, where Han just gets rewound and made into a smuggler and he abandoned everything. It's like, no, in the EU he goes through struggles because he's still got that side of him, but he has to advance as a father and a husband and everything.
He never leaves Leia's side.
Right.
Or Luke's.
Yeah, he takes some time away from him, but they kind of like understand each other. She defends him. She doesn't like go, ooh, what a piece of shit, and like get rid of him. And then like same thing with Luke. He's like learns to be a master and a student and a lover. And it's like, he has all these different angles that he goes in.
I mean, he's got numerous girlfriends who can attest to that. So
you can like keep legacy characters around and do interesting things with them. They're just like, oh, well, they have their trilogy. I don't know. They just let's have them do the same thing again or make them evil or something. I don't know. They're a hermit. They're it's the lazy, like, oh, he's a recluse.
Well, John,
hey,
remember...
Captain Devious. Scar, go ahead.
Oh, well, remember, John, they didn't have any material to work with.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This guy's brain is more fried than a world eater if he thinks TLJ did Luke's character justice.
Hey, don't trash on us world eaters. Just because we want to die in combat.
At least Brandon loves Ahsoka, so I have never said I loved Ahsoka. Oh my god.
Well, where did that come from?
It came from the fact that I was making fun of people for Disney shill online, one of the newer ones that came to X, because Hot Toys, they're a company that makes like detailed figures. They were making an Ahsoka figure of her in like her original outfit, the scantily clad one. So I made fun of the shill for it by saying, "Hey, blame Dave Filoni for it. Don't blame Hot Toys."
Yeah,
and
really.
that somehow spun into people crying out, "Oh, they made her breast bigger, blah blah blah." And I'm like, and I was kind of saying, "Oh, so you're against a female anatomy," and people were turning that into me somehow liking girls. So I'm back to being a pedophile, everybody.
I've always said Filoni's a pedo for that because he made the 16-year-old the most scantily clad version, and then whenever it was Rosario Dawson, a fully grown adult woman,
she covered up
he's
with
like
a garbage
burlap sack, never to be seen again, no cleavage, no leg.
Lucky Kennedy exposed you again 2.0. Why is that a question? I mean, it is a question. I mean, I would say no, he didn't expose me. You are trending. Yay, I'm trending, everybody. Why am I still at 567 subs then?
Bring that message up again. Oh, okay. He said you are trending. I thought he would use the wrong "your" for a second. All
no,
right.
But he's calling me Brandy, which is very unsettling.
Ooh,
it reminds me of that. It reminds me of that ARC Trooper guy who was completely unhinged every single time I posted something about anything.
Luke just goes to town on Vader, fully embracing the anger that he was warned would lead to the dark side. It's not until Luke cuts off Vader's robotic hand that he realizes his mistake into giving into that darkness. Luke sees Vader's severed hand and looks at his own robotic hand, and we can see a look on his face. The exact same look we see in his expression.
I don't see it in his expression.
He is in that Return of the Jedi scene. He's in the direct presence of two Sith Lords, one of which is super powerful and like manipulated the whole galaxy, who is trying to manipulate him. He's also put in a situation where he is made to see all of his friends dying, and that's Palpatine's whole ploy there, is that like, you gotta give into your anger to like save everybody. Like, he's put him in a high stress situation. Who is in danger here where he couldn't have just put cuffs on Ben or something? Like, he's doing nothing. He's sleeping. That's what ruins the comparison. There's no urgency.
Not to mention, there's 30 years between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens. So it's like Luke has had time to grow and become more powerful as a Jedi Master.
Indeed.
Watch out for that Spider-Man PFP guy that posts 100 plus comments. Which Spider-Man PFP guy?
No.
Is
There's so many bad ones.
I have a friend of mine that has a Spider-Man PFP.
There's a lot of bad ones though, because it's usually Spider-Man 2099 or Miles for some reason.
Oh, you mean SK?
Yeah, usually either SK or there's one other one that has a Spider-Man profile picture, but it's sort of in that derpy style like SK is. Oh gosh, I forget.
Hard to tell. I'm pretty much like one of the few sane Spider-Man fans out there.
It gets frustrating. Trust me, as a One Piece fan, I understand. There's a lot of Luffy profile pics that are completely idiotic and think that One Piece is like socialist propaganda and trans propaganda.
Good thing my mom loves Luffy. And she would never go that far.
Oh no, I love
ignited
Luffy,
his lightsaber.
but there's
pretty
just a lot of
awesome.
stupid people on X.
Everyone loves Luffy. So this guy is essentially saying that TLJ is recycling Luke's arc from Return of the Jedi and making it worse.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, you're just shooting the movie down and making it worse then, because you're just saying it's a
Well, it's recycling the arc without any of the. It's trying to get to the same like conclusion, but also like set it up in a way that makes no sense. And there's, like I said, there's no urgency. There's nothing that's making him pressured here. And like Brandon said, he's like much wiser and like an actual adult now and like a master of the Force. So it actually makes even less sense, even if it were the same situation.
Gehedra man, welcome to the stream. Filoni and his fanboys ship Anakin with Ahsoka, all because of the dialogue with Anakin and Padme in the prequels.
And you know what I just realized?
That's
What are you saying?
yeah. Luckily, my favorite anime, because of its themes, doesn't really have these morons to ruin it.
Thing is, even if the anime goes directly against it, they will still try to make if it's popular, they will
Because
try to morph it.
They'll try
into
to infiltrate it and then change it from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
This is why
And it's
gatekeeping
like-
needs to be a thing.
Imagine being right wing and being a blah 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 fan, and they try to like make it into like, it's like, no, you guys are like twisting this shit in a weird way. Nobody thought of it this way.
Mm.
Look of recognition and regret. While yes, Luke does ultimately reject the pull to the dark side and refuses to kill his father, he almost gave in to the darkest parts of himself in that moment. And this
Almost, but not quite. And again, as John said, the situation is different as how it is in TLJ.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh, I
Everybody's gonna
also
die.
see people shipping Ahsoka with Barriss Offee because, of course, we can't let people just be friends.
If
In
two women so much as smile at each other, it means they're both lesbians, don't you know? Same thing with men, by the way, I guess.
Yeah,
Apparently.
friendship just it
Fell off a cliff.
doesn't exist anymore.
If you have a single like friendly moment, then you're already gay, apparently.
This is an important piece of Luke's character, that he has always been one to act first
Oh, God, stop putting the comparison. This is so dumb.
You know
and
what I just
realize the
realized?
consequence.
What?
You know, I've realized something just now. Disney has been basically retreading the movies and the EU this whole time for their stories.
You just now realize that?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
know. I
Well,
know.
just like
yeah, and they were
super-
like, "We're getting rid of the EU because
But
we need
it is-
creative freedom, man."
But it just clicked for me just now.
It is hard to
Ah.
recognize sometimes because they do it while also stripping away all the parts that make it make sense. So then you
Yeah.
just get the conclusions of those stories without any of the setup or execution. And so it's just like, oh, well, we had Thrawn and he won a fight. So, well, he doesn't really win any fights, but still, people say that he's smart, just like in the EU. It's like, yeah, but you didn't show that he was smart at all. It's like, well, that's not important. We just had a blue man and we said that he was smart.
Yeah.
Well, Scar has been enlightened, everybody. He has seen the truth that is Disney Star Wars.
Well, I mean, I had it, in my head. It just I didn't realize how far back it truly went till now.
Mm.
Is after. Sometimes just in time, and sometimes far too late. Let's
Hang on.
into the darkest parts of himself in that moment. And this is an important piece of Luke's character, that he has always been one to act first and realize the consequences after.
That's his justification. Oh,
Sometimes just in time, and sometimes far too late. Let's
again, there's a difference between the two.
go back to the Ben Solo incident in The Last Jedi. Does this older version of Luke stay consistent with the character we got in the original trilogy? Well,
No!
No.
I like how he's trying to make the
Let's
whole
go-
original trilogy into like one brief moment too. He's like, this is Luke's entire character. That one time when he briefly got angry, so he's always angry. It's just like, what?
Seriously. It's cherry picking at its finest.
Oh
Like,
my
keep in mind that Luke
gosh.
doesn't even try running and shooting Vader when he kills Obi-Wan.
That would
Yep.
be hilarious, though.
Well, that's only because Obi-Wan's ghost says no, Luke, run, and otherwise he.
Then why was
totally
Luke?
had that
And why was
impulse.
Luke shooting at stormtroopers and not and staying in place?
Mm.
Yeah, well, it's because. Oh my!
through the scene. Luke finds out there's a threat to his loved ones? Check. That leads to Luke acting impulsively without thinking.
Threat? No, but
What?
it's not an actual.
Oh
threat.
my-
He's having a vision of the
You know-
future.
You know what he's also neglecting? He's neglecting the fact that Luke was willing to try and reach out to Vader. He did that in one of my favorite scenes. It's the talk on Endor between Vader and Luke.
And then, like, as they're going up the elevator too.
Exactly. It's like people tend to forget that Luke was trying to reach out to Anakin during then. He wasn't all about, oh, I'm going to kill you or something like that.
It is too late for me.
Things through first? Yep. And after acting impulsively, Luke realizes his mistake and stops himself before going too far.
And yet he doesn't turn off his lightsaber in that moment.
It's sad that we never see his lightsaber again.
Oh, that's right. Because for some reason we have to give him the blue lightsaber for that not fight in The Last Jedi.
I also love the whole like what happens in this scene. Like Luke, so what, he gets a vision of the future. He's sleeping in his cot, presumably away from the students, or in a separate building. And then he's like, oh shit, I better go kill my nephew. And he like goes over to the other cot, like with his lightsaber. It's like,
He's drunk.
he's had a little bit too much of that blue shit. He's like,
Blue milk.
all right, let me just kill him. And then after he's collapsed on, then what does Kylo do afterwards? He's like, well, I guess I'm evil now. Harry, let me gather up some students and we'll somehow find a ship and leave.
No, I think he kills all the students.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So Luke didn't think to maybe consult with Han and Leia on this.
Yeah, that brings up a question. Okay, so Luke let's say Luke kills him, right? What's he gonna say? What's he gonna say to Leia and Han? Oh, I had to kill your son because I had a vision.
He was playing around with his lightsaber, and it was an accident. I guess I didn't train him well enough. Sorry. He lightsabered himself.
Like, if your argument is Luke is impulsive, it's like Luke may be impulsive, but he's not stupid.
This is like John's impulsive. One time he yelled at a video game, so it totally explains why he shot up that entire school. It's like, wait, what? It's like, guys, we're talking levels here. It's a little bit different.
The healthy man. What can you read the comic? Read the freaking comic. A lightning bolt killed Luke's students. Oh, that's supposed to make it better. That sounds stupid.
A lightning bolt. That's even dumber.
Look! It looks like rain. Let us get inside before.
Just picturing like Kylo's like debating whether to turn evil or not, and then all of a sudden a lightning bolt just kills him. He's like, "Oh, I guess I'll leave then."
Apparently, Kylo didn't realize on Crate that Luke was holding the same lightsaber that he saw get destroyed about 10 minutes ago. The more you analyze The Last Jedi, the dumber it gets. I really hate the "you just didn't get it" argument. Has it ever occurred to them that the story is shit and the people who made it are arrogant retards? They do that with Andor too.
No, man, you just need to watch it more times. What if I watch it more times and hate it more?
Bingo. While not exactly the same scene,
There you go. Aha, he admits it.
Oh, great.
It's not exactly the same, as in it's like 500 miles apart, but all right.
Where's Luke's missing hand?
You see this one scene where Han shoots a stormtrooper? That totally explains why in the Disney trilogy he kills all the Ewoks for some reason. Now it's like that's the sort of leap in logic that we're making. It's like Han is willing to shoot people so he can shoot anybody at any time.
What's even funnier is that you have Luke go down the trash compactor, and he does try getting them out via the shooting it, but then it doesn't work because the compactor is magnetized, and then he tries yelling at Han for doing the same thing. Han's more impulsive than Luke is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Luke had to learn control.
the events with Vader and Return of the Jedi. It's like poetry.
Yeah, it's like poetry.
It's not poetry this time, moron.
They rhyme. Every stanza kind of rhymes with the last one.
Now, I will absolutely
Again, that
admit
does not justify anything. It's like they stretch these things. They're like, oh, similar scene. Oh, it's a quote from Lucas. So now anything that's vaguely similar, I'll just say makes complete sense. It's just like Lucas.
They have to stretch it so darn thin that you not only is it see-through, but if you poke at it, if you poke at it, you just need to do like one very light poke, and you immediately tear a hole the size of a Star Destroyer in it.
It's like a bubble. It just pops entirely. It's like,
yeah,
that's how thin it is.
To quote Cinema Wins, just pretend this is what you want and see how you feel. I'll say that to the next person I mug. Cinema Wins is the kind of person I really do not like because of the fact that positivity. Damn.
I'm gonna name an actor plus. Yeah.
Stanza kind of rhymes with the last one.
Now, I will absolutely admit there is an argument to be made that planning to kill your nephew in their sleep is not comparable to getting carried away in a fight with a Sith Lord.
Oh my God!
No, really? God. I wouldn't have guessed.
Geez, it's almost like we have common sense and you don't, or you understand what common sense is, but you just don't want to use it anymore.
Like Elliot Page in this pause screen.
And yeah, that's absolutely correct. But Luke was not planning to murder Ben. That's the
What? Then what was he planning to do?
Why the hell does he go up there with his lightsaber?
Yeah, why does he ignite it?
He didn't have a flashlight, okay? It was all just a giant misunderstanding. Luke's like, wait, which hut am I in? I think I'm in the wrong one. And he lights up his lightsaber to like see where he is, and then Ben's like, oh my god, he's gonna kill me.
That's not it, Grandma.
The second of 3 stories we learn of the flashbacks in The Last Jedi. Some people will use Kylo Ren's version of events as an argument against Luke's characterization, when the movie itself tells us that version is wrong. And
No, jackass, we're looking at the events as how they happened, you idiot, not how Kylo says it. Luke goes the very fact that Luke even turns on his lightsaber. I would have no problem if Luke...
You wouldn't have to have that mess. Use up some of them rubber bands.
I'm gonna mute Iron Inquisitor while that's happening. But it's like Luke. Oh yeah, Rick Arn stuff. That was Luke's side of the story. Like I would have not.
Sorry guys, I had to help Grandma with something.
No problem. I muted you so nothing happens. For the sake of dignity.
Indeed.
Grandma
whatever
Inquisitor.
dignity we have on this show. But again, it's like I would have not minded Luke going up to the hut to check on Ben or something, but it's like the fact that he pulls out his lightsaber and turns it on, it's like that is not Luke. Luke would never do that.
Mm-hmm. He wakes up in like a cold sweat and then like maybe goes to like check on Ben, and Ben senses that he's like maybe he's been infiltrated by a Dark Lord or something, and he's like, oh my gosh, and he gets like way too paranoid and collapses. That would be like a little bit more reasonable way to do a similar kind of concept.
version of events first told by Luke, where Ben Solo turned on his Jedi Master and betrayed Luke seemingly unprompted, is also wrong. As we finally learn the truth from Luke about the events that night, he says, I saw darkness. I sensed it building in him.
And I did absolutely nothing to try and redeem him or to steer him away from the darkness. I decided, nope, I need to kill him. Also, Snoke had already turned his heart. It's like, really? Because it seems like the only reason he actually even acts upon the idea is, killing everybody. Is Luke trying to kill him?
I'd seen it in moments during his training, but then I looked inside, and it was beyond what I ever imagined. Snoke had already turned his heart. He would bring destruction and pain and death and the end of everything I love because of what he will become. And for the briefest of moments of pure instinct, I thought I could stop it. It passed like a fleeting shadow, and I was left with shame and with consequence.
Oh my God, Luke would have resisted it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or he at least could have defended himself and like told been like, hey man, crazy story. Anyways.
Deal what this older version of Luke has gone through between Return of the Jedi and this flashback in The Last Jedi. Aside from the few scenes we've gotten from The Mandalorian.
The scenes with Luke Skywalker, the character that they only made a badass because they needed to try and do damage control after what they did to Luke in The Last Jedi.
Yeah, and make everyone go soy jack over it.
Whoa, it's free. Star Wars Theory, crying tears over that scene.
And Book of Boba Fett, and a few Star Wars novels that I have yet to read.
But why? We've lost him, boys. We lost him. Kyber Carter has fallen to the shill side. We need to put him down.
Luke's like, alas, Kyber Carter. Poor you. I knew him. I knew him, Horatio.
I knew him well.
To be Jake or not to be Jake? That is the question.
The skull's like, don't do it.
Luke's darkest
shot,
moments, from what we are aware of, are his confrontations with Vader. And yet, when Luke looked into Ben's mind, what he saw scared him so bad that for a split second, he didn't see his nephew.
Oh my God. Darth Vader is evil. And yet Luke still tried to turn him. Like, if your idea is Luke is scared, it's like Luke is a freaking Jedi Master. He would not act upon his instincts like this. He would not try to kill Kylo.
I also like how he's just saying the same thing that the movie said in like 10 different ways so far. Like, it's not hard to understand what they were going for. We're saying it was executed horribly. Like... and that it was completely unjustified. And no matter how many times you repeat the exact lines from the movie or keep showing the scene over and over again,
that doesn't change anything.
There's really not much to explain. It was just simple and horrible. There's no super deep interpretation here like a Blade Runner or something. It's like, nah, man.
This isn't some movie of this isn't William Shakespeare. This is Disney Star Wars.
Yeah, like they pretty much do an exposition dump of exactly what happened in the paragraph that he just highlighted. It's like, it's not hard to read.
He only saw destruction, pain, death, and the end of everything he loved.
And the end of everything we loved, which is real Star Wars.
Luke did stop himself before he would do anything he would regret.
And he
did not turn off. He's not supposed to. He would not have turned on the lightsaber. I'm repeating myself. I'm a broken record.
I would just love if Luke's like, and he throws the lightsaber away, and then you just hear behind him, other kids getting hit by it. He's like, oh, fuck.
And then Kylo wakes up and he's like, oh, Luke's killing the students. I'm evil now.
Wait. This is not what it looks like. You are going to laugh whenever you hear the explanation.
Don't worry, worthless, meaningless, canon-breaking prequel spin-offs number 1138 on Disney Plus will totally fix and save Star Wars this time. Every Disney adult that eats up this corporate filth.
Oh, yeah. They're like, you know what, guys? I know I said it was out after the last series, and the one before that, and the one before that, and the one before that, and the one before that. But if Bad Batch Season 7 finally explains Palpatine's cloning correctly, I'm totally back in, guys.
We're totally back.
Literally.
It's even funnier because I saw somebody who was saying that he's done with Disney Star Wars because of what Mark Hamill said with Trump. And it's like, because he even admitted that he waited at night for every episode of Maul Soy Lord. So I'm like, geez. You waited this long to finally denounce Disney Star Wars?
Yeah.
When it's like Mark Hamill is not even really connected to Disney.
Yeah.
Just like he did in Return of the Jedi. The difference is with Ben Solo, it was already too late. As Luke...
Then what is why did this is the other problem. They don't even show how Kylo was already turned. Like, if Kylo was already turned, you'd think he'd be doing something to try and destroy, Luke's academy.
Nah, Snoke was in his heart. He told him to sleep.
Rest. Why? Don't I want to kill the Jedi? Because I am too tired. I'm too damn tired to actually think of anything for you to do.
Silence. I am scarred and in a gold robe. You must obey me.
Luke says,
and the last thing I saw were the eyes of a frightened boy whose master had failed him.
The framing that Luke maliciously attempted to...
Like briefly looking at him, it's like, oh wow, you failed me, bro. It's like, calm down.
Like, Luke,
relax.
Again, they don't explain it very well. There's no setup for like, oh, what made Luke think? Because Luke sees it in Kylo's training, and I'm like, so Luke doesn't do anything until now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you'd think he'd be working with Kylo to fix these damn issues.
Okay, they had a random flashback scene in The Rise of Skywalker of Luke and Leia training, but they couldn't have fit in like a flashback sequence of their training, of Luke training, Ben.
Kylo.
at some point.
Yeah.
Like just to like tease the dark side term, be like, I saw it during his training, and then like wavy screen, and and flashback sequence. And then like
Murder his own.
show the lead up to him like being corrupt. He's just like, oh well, I looked at his heart and it was already fully corrupted. No turning back.
What riveting storytelling.
Nephew is an argument I just can't get behind, especially because we see how badly the mistake Luke made affected himself.
Affected himself?
Yeah, it turned Luke into Jake. And
Jake Alien Milker.
He's like, I'm not Luke Skywalker. I'm now Jake Ray.
The book, Jake Walker is more focused on finding Exegol than training Krylo. Oh, so it's the novel that he showed earlier.
And he never even actually finds Exegol, apparently, because they hadn't found it. So
they
missed you know there were no flashbacks in Star Wars till Disney.
Yeah, that is true.
We only got like dream sequences and recaps of stuff that already happened, like Revan's memory fragments in KOTOR.
Yeah.
I just washed my hands.
The guilt of how Luke had failed Ben Solo that night was so strong that Luke literally isolated himself from the entire galaxy.
Rather than try and fix his mistake, because that's what guilt makes you do.
Yeah, this part makes no sense either, because he like leaves a map, and then like the map is of like a whole like fucking quadrant of the galaxy, and then
like if Luke isolated himself, why leave a map?
The only way for Hermit Luke to make sense, the way it was presented in Force Awakens at least, because everybody always says like, oh, well, he had no choice after Force Awakens. No, he did. We knew that Luke was stranded on an island. Force Awakens is no good either because it gives no answers to anything. It's just totally non-committal. And it just like, and it kills fucking Han Solo. But if you wanted to try and work off of that, be like, okay, Luke was stranded on the island because he had this big battle with Snoke when he came to kidnap Kylo or something, and his ship was disabled during it. And so he's actually been stranded, and maybe he could only get R2 off. And so he had to store like the clue to himself on R2 and like send him off. Like that's the only way you could.
Or you could have it that Luke was searching for something to help him combat the powerful evil that
get
was
off of that.
Kylo.
It's not for you to stand on.
Oh boy,
troubles everybody.
He was being naughty.
Is Darth grumpy with us?
It's actually Princess. She thinks she can stand on top of my Bible.
Hey,
how dare you stand where she stood?
I could save you, Daddy. You're not all that bad. But you, nephew, I'll kill you over a bad dream.
Brennan or John, wasn't Luke searching for the first Jedi temple or something in The Force Awakens?
The thing is, JJ isn't even completely committed to that because he just has Han like relay that as like a rumor. Like nobody even knows why he was there 100%. So they could just be wrong. If Ryan really wanted to change the story, like he could have just been like, oh, those were just rumors. I was really, searching for this, or, oh, I was just stranded in a battle. People make up their stories because I disappeared, or something. But yes, that was what Han said. He said he was looking for the first Jedi temple. Yeah.
Because the problem is Disney Star Wars had no plan going into the trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like that would have been a way to at least make Luke like not a coward if he was forcibly stranded in some way where like his ship was taken out and he could only get out like a message maybe as like a hint to his location. But then, like, it could have fallen into First Order hands, so he had to make it encoded. So he was like, all right.
And it's still really dumb that all of his Jedi students just get killed because it's like,
yeah,
you can have Luke still be like, he's the one that helps turn the tide because he's so powerful. I mean, shoot, you had all the Jedi fighting the Sith in KOTOR, but Bastila was the most important because she had battle meditation.
Yeah, you could have had a bunch of his students in the New Republic, and then like, but they're like, I don't know what happened to Master Luke, or like, oh yeah, the whatever number that went to this planet disappeared, and then like,
I have a really weird theory. The reason why they didn't have like multiple Jedi is because there's one dumb criticism I've heard from a lot of the prequel haters. They're like, oh, there's too many lightsabers on screen or something like that. I remember people complaining about that.
I have never really seen anyone make that argument.
I've seen people make it in the context of like they're like, oh, they're like all flash and no like, oh, look at we just gave you Grievous because it was like 4 lightsabers instead of 2. There was no other, people try and make that sort of argument of like, oh, they just have massive battles because they don't have anything to say, and it's like, which is obviously not true, and it's like, yeah. So I can see that in the context of like, oh, you thought. Or I also see it as like a response. They're like, oh, people thought Phantom Menace was boring, so we just threw a bunch of lightsabers into the next one.
You know that knife bullcrap in Rise of Palpatine? According to the book, if you give it blood, it tracks what you're looking for. They had the knife, which, according to the book, could track what you want as long as you offered blood.
That's wild.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna try that right now. Hello, knife. Please direct me to good storytelling in Disney Star Wars.
You just hold on to the knife and it starts like rocketing you. You're like, whoa, Nelly. You're like,
no, guys. The knife is showing me to a dumpster. On fire, and people are pissing on it, and you have these people in business suits pouring gasoline on it.
Kathleen Kennedy's being burnt like Vader on top.
No, it's Dave Filoni now because Kathy's already been well burnt to a crisp.
Cowboy hats just on there.
Something we see in the original trilogy. So what's up with that?
That's the Force.
Really?
Wow, it must be really strong
Oh,
with
I've
you.
never felt any.
Oh god.
Ow!
That is really. This is bad comedy.
Yeah, Luke is so tragic and he's cracking jokes.
It's almost like they can't make up their damn minds on what they want Luke to be other than a pathetic joke.
They needed to throw in MCU humor.
You know what? Seeing MCU humor, Lucas's fart jokes are a lot funnier now.
The second argument against
the beginning of Last Jedi.
Oh god.
Oh, can I talk to Hux? His mother wanted me to talk to.
Oh, your mama jokes.
And that's literally what allows the rebellion or resistance.
Robot
to escape.
Chicken had funnier your mama jokes. There was a whole segment of Palpatine and Luke fighting in a your mama competition.
Dude, oh my gosh.
Your mama is so fat. Jabba the Hutt says, damn.
If they would just release like a Spaceballs 2 or a,
We're getting a Spaceballs 2.
Yeah, it's coming next year.
I know, but I meant like strike them while the iron's hot. Like just like release a Spaceball 2 based on like the prequels in 2015 instead, and then like do a Robot Chicken after that. It would have been probably way more successful and less expensive than these sequels.
Luke's characterization in The Last Jedi is Luke's reaction to his own failure. After Luke's notable mistake with Ben Solo, Luke essentially runs away. He abandons his new Jedi Order, his nephew...
You mean the order that's been destroyed because apparently we're not allowed to have any Jedi that isn't Luke. Oh, John changed his Discord profile picture.
Oh yeah, I did.
His sister and all of his loved ones, but also Luke cuts himself off from the Force. And
why? Why?
Because.
And when was that confirmed? Was that confirmed in the movie? I don't remember that being confirmed in the movie.
So dangerous. That's why he could see another dream and go across the galaxy to kill somebody else.
Oh, and he also buried it. And he buried his X-wing.
John, he comes bursting into a child's room. His parents are like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
He just becomes like an existential horror of the galaxy. It's just like, don't stay up late, kids, or else Uncle Luke will get you. Where are the children? I must kill them.
That's like Joker and Luke combined.
Yeah,
he starts doing the Joker voice.
Goes to the planet of Octo to live in isolation until he dies. The argument,
which again, Luke would not do because it's Luke. You know, the guy who was more than willing to fight the Empire.
here is that the Luke Skywalker we remember from the original trilogy would never do this. Sure, Luke might make a mistake, but he wouldn't give up and abandon everything because of that mistake. That's not something a Jedi would do. Luke would get back up, brush himself off, and figure out how to set things right. Before, I thought that this isn't the same optimistic hero I remembered in the original trilogy, but eventually I realized that's kind of the entire point of Luke in The Last Jedi.
It's character assassination. It's Jake Skywalker. Mark Hamill is Joker in real life. Yeah, it's unfortunate to know.
Dude, the last time I saw Mark Hamill like actually look happy and sane was whenever somebody asked him to do a scene of Joker telling Luke that he was his father at some con. It was like early 2010s or late 2000s, and he like had fun with it. Didn't say anything political. Just like completely chill, fun interaction. I was just like,
before
oh, Mark.
TDS.
Yep, you used to be happy.
The Last Jedi is all about myths and legend. Luke even addresses...
The Last Jedi is about pissing on a grave.
Did he say myths and legends?
I swear to God, I never want to hear that word in conjecture to Star Wars ever again.
This in the movie.
You believed that he wasn't gone, that he could be turned.
And I became a legend.
Rey, the...
Oh my God. You became an aspiring figure. You don't become a legend until after you die, unless they call you a living legend, you idiot.
Yeah, like Bruno Sammartino. Sorry, that was a wrestler who had the nickname The Living Legend.
Resistance, and even us as fans see Luke as a legend. Ever since Return of the Jedi, we've built this image of Luke Skywalker as the perfect Jedi. The one who...
Oh my God, no! We did not build an image. We had the EU do it. And don't think we know you don't know it exists. You literally showed an image of Dark Empire earlier in this video.
He's also not perfect in that, but he even says whenever he messes up, he's like, you know, basically, it's funny because it seems like a spit in the face to Last Jedi. It's almost like it was written after it, but it was in one of the first couple NJO novels where he's like, you know, I failed to deal with these guys. I was too restrained, but I'm not just going to like stay in retreat. I like live with my failures and I learn from them. And it's like, yeah, of course I'm not becoming a fucking hermit just because I made a mistake. Like, how stupid would I have to be?
I'm going to
overcame his darkest impulse.
They're like, Luke, maybe you should go to an island and go to die and bury your X-Wing. He's like, what are you talking about? Are you crazy?
There's people dying out there. I need to help them.
Yeah. Somebody just suggests the Last Jedi like solution. And he just looks at them. He's like, we need to get you to the mental ward quickly. You're talking nonsense.
Impulses and save the galaxy. I know the terms.
The problem with subverting expectations is that the show went from you expected the trope, but we did the logical thing to, haha, you expected the logical thing, but we did literally anything else. Yes, that is The Last Jedi in a nutshell. That's Disney Star Wars in a nutshell.
Already know.
It's normally just we went with a cheaper and easier thing.
Mecha G75. That Machine Drake guy made a post about abusing and killing kids. Machine Drake. Who's Machine Drake?
I don't know who that is. Who is this Machine Drake? Is that his name on YouTube or on like X?
Yeah, where is this Machine Drake?
Star Wars, the Strong Females Edition. Oh, Casual Chris, welcome to the stream, dude. I love how Jason talks about being a hermit, and when danger arrives, Luke roasted Jason because then he wanted to do something.
Dude, Jason is I'm 5 novels into NJO, and Jason is way too much of a hippie. I literally have just started writing in my notes anytime that he talks. I'm just like, Jason's on more of his hippie shit again.
Jason, we need to get you off the crack.
He's just like, but what if we fight? It's like, shut up, Jason.
It's subverting expectations.
I tell you what, though, he's way better written than any Disney character.
Oh, I know. He is at least he's a consistent and he is a well-written character. It's just funny because like I always take the side of whoever's arguing against him, even though I recognize like that it's not even bad points that he's making. He's like, you know, esoteric and more into the philosophy of the Jedi.
Yeah.
become something of a taboo phrase, and admittedly, it has been used to justify
season 8 of Game of Thrones. Everything truly crashed and burned.
God, I remember like live texting that with my 2 siblings, just in disbelief at the battle preparations and everything in episode 3.
He forgot about the Iron Fleet.
Even before that, it's like, let's put our catapults and our infantry outside the walls and our catapults in the front, obviously.
Hey, Jason, the dark side isn't all that bad. You should try it, said Bergerac.
Does it have cookies?
by paper-thin writing that relies on shock instead of substance. But that's not what's happening with Luke in The Last Jedi.
No, it is.
No, that is exactly what
Absolutely
it is.
is.
Again,
I can't believe it. You nailed
that
it.
moment right there where Luke tosses the lightsaber over his shoulder, that genuinely had my dad, his mouth was open because he could not believe that he just tossed his father's lightsaber over his shoulder.
I literally yelled, "What?"
And
I almost walked out right there.
I'll give the smallest modicum of credit, although not really, because again, he just kind of leaves it open-ended with the final shot. But at least JJ tried to treat Luke with some reverence whenever, you know, she arrives on the island. Like the music is swelling, it gives him his dramatic, like, you know, reveal and everything, and he doesn't fucking toss the lightsaber in that movie. It's like, okay, you could treat him right from here on out. You could have made it work. But you just fucking immediately try and make a joke out of it.
Prick.
Like you meet, like, oh my God, you had a chance to try something good and you just like immediately had to joke about it. It's like, fuck you.
He used to be in our Discord server and he's the anti-religion guy. He commented on the stream sometimes. I think I know who you might be talking about.
Interesting.
Instead, the expectations we have of Luke are subverted to force us to look at him in a new way, as
a new, terrible, worser way.
A human being. And once you strip away the myth and see Luke as
he
a
was
good
totally
intention-
inhuman before. It's not like he was a farm boy who like we watched.
It's not like he was a
grow.
whiny kid.
Like, because he's briefly stoic in episode 6, you're like, oh man, he's not even human anymore. I just can't relate.
Seriously.
The whining continues to these unemployed losers. Yes, you are whining. Shut up.
Are you talking about the guy in the video? I mean, I don't know his employment status.
I don't either. That's why I'm not saying anything.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready!
We laugh at you, Justin. You are hilarious. There's a reason I keep you around. It's so you can keep getting your ass kicked.
But flawed human, his choices make more sense.
His choices made like zero sense. Oh, another EU Evans. Luke Skywalker in the Shadows of Mindor.
This is Luke whenever he sees the sequel trilogy. He's like, time to die.
I love that artwork.
Yes, it is great artwork. A great
lighting, yeah.
Had these expectations of Luke coming back as this cool, powerful Jedi Master, but
you know, because that is exactly where we left off. The idea of him rebuilding the Order.
This is the false dichotomy they always present, though. They're like, oh, he either has to be this that we saw, or he has to be like Goku or something in Star Wars and just like destroy everything with his power. It's like, no. False dichotomy. He can be a powerful Jedi who contributes. Yeah, and yeah, he has his flaws, as you know, I mentioned in some of the, you know, the NJO books where he's like, you know, he's regretting that he didn't use his powers more because he was fearful of turning to the dark side. And you know,
himself.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's got all sorts of flaws.
He actually went out of his way. Like he fell to the dark side in Dark Empire, believing that he was strong enough to resist it completely.
Maybe a little bit hubris from his previous victory.
What this story is about. It's about how even the legends, the characters we idolize and look up to, are still human at the end of the day.
Okay, you can do that, but in a way that doesn't character assassinate them.
Yep.
Yeah, and he was already human. Like, this wasn't even a problem that needed solving.
Like, look at Spider-Man. Spider-Man is one of the most flawed human characters in all of fictional writing. And yet the idea is until like One More Day, Peter, for the most part, was ring consistently well. He was still a good person despite his flaws.
And he had a hot wife.
Oh, hell yeah.
Face it, Tiger, you just hit the jackpot.
They still make mistakes just like you and me. If anything, that makes Luke even more compelling
Luke
in this
made a
movie.
mistake going to on fucking Bespin. They were all like telling him not to do it, not to face Vader. He ends up losing his hand as a result.
And his lightsaber, too.
Yeah. So he's never infallible.
And what's even funnier is he's saying, oh, Luke's more compelling because he's human this way. And I'm like, what's compelling about a whiny son of a bitch?
He's honestly less human. He has inhuman reactions to things. He has a bad dream and he goes to kill people. That's human.
Go away. Well, seriously, how is that remotely, good? How is that remotely compelling?
God,
don't get me wrong, I love a good power fantasy, but we have the Force Unleashed games for that.
Oh God, he's just making it worse for himself because he has the Force Unleashed. Buddy, Luke freaking Skywalker was set up to become the guy who rebuilt the Jedi Order and was the son of the most powerful Force user in existence.
And again, just like, it has to be Force Awakens or Last Jedi. No, I reject that. It can be a number of different. There are literally infinite possibilities. Stop.
I'd pick the Force Unleashed in a heartbeat.
Well, yes, I would pick that, but it's just like, he's got to be uber powerful or he's got to be a hermit. It's like, what?
Why can't we just have something?
When it comes to a character like Luke Skywalker, I want someone I can aspire to be like. And I don't.
So you aspired to be a whiny son of a bitch that turned his back on everybody.
I want to
nearly killed his own nephew.
I want to die of a Force projection.
I want to die on an overdose.
By the way, I love how they try and make this into like an inspiring moment. It's like, he ignited the galaxy by doing this. It's like, what would the galaxy have thought? Like, hey, Luke walked out and he died, like anybody else would have. like honestly, like the whole story would have just been like, he walked out in front of a bunch of AT-ATs like an idiot, and then he got blown up because he's dead and he's never seen again afterwards. Obviously, that's what happened. It's like, wow, this guy sounds like a fucking idiot. I'm glad I'm not inspired by him.
Not only that, it's like, inspired by Luke Skywalker. It's like, I don't even think half the galaxy would give a shit because half the galaxy is too busy with their own problems.
Yeah, like the whole government just got nuked, by the way. So I'm sure that we're thinking about this one guy who like 20 people saw walk out and die. Like, oh yeah, that really spread like fire, that story.
I don't know about you, but I cannot be a perfect person. Luke wasn't perfect.
Oh, trust me, buddy. We know. Because this video is proof that you're not a perfect person. You're a fake Star Wars fan.
I'm not a perfect person.
FF03, welcome to the stream. I hate The Last Jedi, and I don't get why people on X are trying to pretend it's good. They want that Disney early access, or they're genuinely stupid.
They've been trying for, 9 years now? Oof.
Oh, I like your picture there, Ja. Cyclops is awesome.
Yes.
Indeed.
I still have to get around to reading my X-Men stuff.
In the original trilogy either. He constantly made mistakes, as we just went over.
Yes, but said mistakes did not lead to somebody getting killed. The closest person that almost get killed is himself for making a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Get some sunlight, John Gets Gaming. You are too bright. Oh, you have a thing against white people, Justin?
I work outside all the time. I wear a sun hat because I don't want to get burnt, sir.
It's called lighting, Justin. Lighting. Here we go.
Hello, class. Welcome to Common Sense. Let us begin. Up, down, left, right.
John, take your common sense classes for the love of God.
All right. Here is this guy's least favorite person of all time because he just can't relate to him. I just linked it in the private chat.
All right, give me a second to pull it up because we got to get for this, and then we got to tear into Maul.
Yeah, it's literally just a
It's
picture.
the Soy Lord.
The life and times of Mr. Perfect.
He's like, I'm not a perfect person. I can't relate.
And we have Mr. Perfect over here.
He's like, can relate.
That is great. That is indeed great.
Send that to him to give him some horror. He'll probably try and like murder his nephew or something. He'll be like,
YouTuber Kyle Carter went to jail, was arrested for killing his nephew, and when asked why he did the deed, he said, Luke Skywalker from The Last Jedi. I was inspired by him.
It's all Disney's fault. Rian Johnson will be arrested.
Just because he overcame those mistakes doesn't mean he would never make one again.
It's called character growth.
What's that?
You learn from your mistakes. Again, common sense. Why does nobody have that anymore except for us here on Awesomecast?
No, there is another. And it just shows Mr. Grizzy.
That's not how people work. That's not how.
Oh my God. These people do not have to be literally. Takes place a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. They don't have to be 1-to-1 with the humans of Earth.
He's literally just been repeating the same point for the first over half of his video. He's just like,
why am I not surprised?
He can
the
make
Benju
mistakes.
is a Disney/Filoni creation. George Lucas never created it.
Yeah, he's a retarded cow who makes storms.
Space moose.
How humans work. And Luke Skywalker is human, showing us that even after all these years of being a Jedi,
Luke Skywalker is human.
He is? Wow.
I'm only human after all.
Luke Skywalker is human, and somehow for 30 years did not progress as a character, learn from his mistakes or anything like that. Like
regressed, really.
You'd think he would learn not to, turn on your lightsaber and try to murder your nephew.
You know what? It's because in this timeline, he took the Jedi celibacy thing. So this is the result of like 30 years of blue balls. He's just like, I'm gonna go to kill somebody.
Luke, here's a redhead named Mara Jade. I can hook you two up on this dating app.
You see what would have happened? Galaxy
my master.
Galaxy saved because Luke Skywalker got laid.
Even Luke Skywalker can get it wrong. It's a fantastic way of grounding the character. Luke.
What? Grounding Luke Skywalker? Buddy, nobody comes to Star Wars because it's grounded.
Well, also like Luke, we see him progress. He's not this. He's thinking of like the Dune protagonist or something, where like they're these esoteric, like they see all the futures.
Like the 1980s protagonist who's a military veteran who can kick ass and take names.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, Luke, he was just always this perfect being. It's just like, what movies were you watching?
Did you watch Empire Strikes Back?
He starts off as a farm boy. He has to constantly get like educated by people who know better than him, like Han Solo, like Obi-Wan. He like fails at shit. People die around him that he loves. Like he constantly fails.
Still slips up and falls, but the best part is that he doesn't stay there until he dies. It takes.
Oh my God! It took Rey getting him off his ass. And even then, Luke doesn't even go. He stays on the damn planet.
He doesn't stay there until he dies, but he does die there.
And it's even dumber when you realize his X-Wing was fully functional in Rise of Skywalker somehow, despite sitting at the bottom of a damn ocean.
I bet Rian Johnson was pissed when he saw that. He's like,
and he couldn't say anything because at the time he was in talks for his own trilogy with Kathy.
Rose Tico was sidelined. I wonder if he was just like, No, she's Finn's love interest. What are you doing?
He exploded like that one guy in Scanners.
My only entertainment out of the sequel trilogy is watching the directors insult each other.
Not only that, watching everybody associated with those movies make an ass out of themselves.
It's basically like watching two retards fight kind of entertainment. It's like, who can make the worst movie? Let's try.
It's a little help from some old friends, but Luke gets back up for one last stand.
Oh, Yoda's all about moving forward as well.
Why
guys, look at this
wing so fucking big. Like, look at the size of them.
Yeah, that shit's gonna glide for a while. Also, I like how they make the AT-ATs have like poodle legs where they're all poofy at the bottom.
It makes them look like I think the idea was they wanted to make them look like gorillas.
Yeah,
for some damn reason.
Remember how like this was supposed to be the super original movie, and it had the rebels in a trench facing AT-ATs with a white, background.
Planet.
Yeah, they had. I saw a post about how much he trusts his audience. They're like, "Oh, he trusted his audience," and they reject him. I'm like, yeah, he trusted him so much he had to have the one soldier go salt. It's like you couldn't even trust them to figure out that the planet wasn't snow. Did anybody on Hoth go snow? Throw a fucking snowball at somebody else?
No AT-ATs on the planet, not Hoth.
Oh, whatever. They're close enough. He clearly copied them off.
There's a Jedi master, and then just dies. Wait, that can't be right. We spent all this time building back up to his comeback, and he just dies at the end of the movie?
Amazing.
Yes.
Every word of
in the
what you just
lamest
said.
way possible from getting tired.
Because apparently, again, you could just overdose on the Force for some reason.
He's like an old man that tries to shovel the driveway after not being outside, and then he just like has a heart attack and dies. It's like, wow, what an epic ending. It's like,
like if we're going with this idea that the Force can be OD'd on, every single Jedi that was in the micro series would be dead within like the first 5 seconds because of all that they do in that.
Think about what Disney has had Vader doing, who's like a decently old guy by the time the OT rolls around.
Oh, you're right. It's like he's tearing ships apart.
Yeah. He's like I'm holding up in Soy Lord. He's holding up like a whole tunnel and shit. He was ripping apart the Inquisitorius base to get to Cal Kestis. Like, how is Vader must have been taking crack his whole life if he's able to like have this kind of immunity.
He's injecting himself.
Hold on a second. Yeah, he already has his lungs half burned. He should be dying way faster than anybody else if he uses the Force.
Hello, John Gets Gaming. Where did you get that filter screen like yours?
Filter screen?
Like it make me look a gamer.
I don't have a filter on my thing, dude. This is all natural ginger, yeah.
Hey, what do you know? I have a ginger, and he has a soul as a friend.
Wow.
Your soul is mine.
I am absolutely very inclusive.
Luke's giving you a discerning look right now. Well, Jake, anyway.
He's human and fails and makes mistakes, some bigger than others. We can realize that. But what does it matter? Because as soon as Luke learns from his mistakes, he just gets one confrontation with Kylo Ren.
That's not even an actual confrontation because Luke's not even there physically.
Because
I was in a fight with somebody about this on X because it's like somebody was like, "Oh, but Luke saved the Resistance," and I'm like, "Okay, yeah, but it doesn't really matter because Luke freaking Skywalker doesn't show up to fight Kylo Ren. He just, oh, hey, Kylo, this might as well be a hologram."
What does he buy? Like a couple minutes, maybe? Like of just distraction? Yeah.
And keep in mind that by the time TLJ is over, you only have like enough Resistance members to put in the Falcon.
As I just learned in Jedi Eclipse, it can hold less than 50 people, so that's like the absolute maximum.
Where he cracks some jokes and then just ends up dying at the end of the movie anyways. And yeah, I remember watching The Last Jedi in theaters and being pretty disappointed that Luke dies at the end of the movie. We had waited not only since Return of the Jedi to see Luke back on the
Oh my god, the EU exists, you idiot! You know this! Why are you... Oh wait, he's just using the EU whenever it's convenient
on
for
the
him.
big screen.
Yep, like they always tend to. They do.
All of these people who stalk you and cry about are just TCW shows that can't handle criticism of their favorite garbage show. Also, they're Closet Ray lovers. Yes, absolutely. I do remember a lot of people got mad at me when I said TCW was, the beginning of the end for Star Wars a couple days ago.
Yep.
I'm not okay. I gotta go. Make it 275. We're keeping you in our prayers, man. Stay safe.
big screen again, but then basically had to wait another 2 years after The Force Awakens since he wasn't even in that movie until the last 30 seconds. And sure, we did see him briefly in The Rise of Skywalker as a
where he's suddenly a completely different character because J.J. Abrams hated what happened to Luke and TLJ.
Yeah.
A Jedi should not throw away his weapon.
Throw away
Excuse me? You do not get to say that after what you pulled.
This reminds me of Picard season 3 when they're like, oh, he's an android now. And then Riker's just like, well, just don't think about that because he's still the same man underneath. It's like, stop thinking about season 1. Shut up.
Just pretend Picard seasons 1 and 2 don't exist.
Yeah, pretty much. They write in several lines that are like,
that's what I've heard.
It's like, oh, I see.
Force Ghost, and we also got to see a younger, deep-faked version of him in The Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett. But outside of that, Luke's story was over as soon as he...
Oh, look, it looks like Mark Hamill's almost happy being with Rian Johnson for once.
He's still got those dark eyes. He's like, yes, we will destroy Luke Skywalker together, my lord.
Got his own redemption. That
Lucas
feeling of knowing we wouldn't get to
Ryan Johnson, and he's just like,
God.
you're
You're
the Sith Lord.
You know what I'm noticing? His robes here look like he's almost trying to mimic the woke Republic.
Oh no!
I can kind of see it.
Yeah.
Shit.
Continue to see Luke as a Jedi Master again after The Last Jedi was crushing. That disappointment stuck with me for a long time. Eventually, on a random rewatch of The Last Jedi...
Oh, I just randomly rewatch things that I hate.
Sure.
Something shifted. I stopped...
The brain rot began.
Being so focused on what we
were asking questions. I just consumed product and got excited for next product.
Your hatred for Star Wars came full circle.
It shows like the scene where he's turning full shill. He's like turning to the dark side. He just like puts down. He's like starting to write something critical, and then he's just like no, and then he just like goes to subscribe to Disney Plus. He plays like big dramatic music as he hits the payment option.
Weren't getting and started focusing on what the movie was giving us. And
what the movie was giving us was shit. Here's a link to some Shill's reaction to Crybaby Maul.
Oh no. Is it me?
No, it shouldn't. It should not be done. Hang on. Oh, what do you know? Ryan Cannell just posted. Everyone hates the Disney Star Wars sequel trilogy. I gotta watch that when this is over. Okay, just give me a sec to grab what just got posted. Okay, the link. All right, I got it. Holy shit, it's 35 minutes long.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way. No, there's no way we'll be able to react to all that. Not tonight.
And that changed my entire perspective on Luke's ending.
The galaxy may need a legend.
For the entire movie, Luke has been stewing.
Again, you're basically showcasing that the idea was Luke getting beaten down and shoved out so Rey could take his place.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
TCW is unwatchable. I only keep my old DVDs for research to compare and contrast with the EU. Absolutely. Everyone hates the Discos, except for Justin Aravello and his boyfriend Mick Frozen Nuggets. Don't forget Darth Homo.
No.
Homo loves the sequels too.
In his own failure, punishing himself for the mistakes he made. And in an unexpected turn of events, Yoda shows up to depart some of that classic Yoda wisdom onto Luke.
And to be nostalgia bait.
Yep.
Luke one more time.
The puppet design.
Teacher.
Some of that classic Yoda wisdom onto Luke one more time.
The greatest teacher. Failure is. We are what they grow beyond. That is the true burden of all masters.
Redemption is all over Star Wars, from Vader to Agent Callus to even
Christ!
Oh.
He thinks Disney Star Wars is canon. All right, the brain rot's too deep. We gotta put him down. Guys, hold him down. I'm getting the saw.
Revan and Legends.
Oh my god, Brain is threatening violence.
He even called it Legends.
Don't bring Revan into this.
And on top of that, Revan had to get out of his mind wiped by the Jedi in order to be a good guy again.
Makes a hell of a lot of sense that Luke would have a redemption arc of his own. Failure.
Luke does not need he gets it in Dark Empire, and even then, it's not really so much of a redemption arc as it is a rescue mission by Leia. Wolfscar, do you have anything to add to this?
Oh, no, sorry.
God, that Yoda puppet looks horrible, and these people have to go this shit on CG Yoda and the Phantom Menace puppet Yoda. Yeah, he looks a little too chubby here.
Fear doesn't define you, and you can't hide from it forever. And Luke finally understands that. So Luke redeems himself in the form of what Star Wars has been all about since the beginning.
Luke never redeemed himself because he never got off his ass and got off that planet.
Imagine if like the little monk ladies or nun ladies or whatever like come to get him. Like, oh, he passed away, and then he's just like, what? What? You thought I died from using the Force? What are you, retarded? He just like slaps them away.
From the title of the very first movie, A New Hope, to the iconic line from Rogue.
Oh, piss off!
That's not an iconic line. That's a very generic, lame line.
Very.
Just like the nightmare is over line from Fives in TCW.
Oh, it's
so
like
deep, man.
rebellions are built on hope. It's like how many you want a good hope line? See Days of Future Past when Xavier's talking to himself. I mean, like,
I got to get around to watching the Fox X-Men movies.
Been a long time since I'd seen them.
One in Andor. Rebellions are built on hope. I would say that hope is truly the heart of Star Wars.
The heart of Star Wars is good versus evil. The heart of Star Wars is George damn Lucas.
The heart of Star Wars is Grogu.
Yeah, their little money print machine.
Yeah, for all of what? 5.
Good one.
I'll never get tired of that clip. Sorry, Wolfscar, I believe I interrupted you.
No, nothing.
Oh, it's okay, man. Real Star Wars is not rebellion for rebellion's sake.
Yeah, really.
And Luke, after years of dwelling in the self-pity of his own failures, makes one last stand to give that exact...
It looks like he's about to take a photo because of how badly made these micro binoculars are.
God, yeah, such hope. It's like, oh, look, guys, it's Luke. And then he like disappears because his little hologram goes away and they're just like, oh, he died.
It needs 3 lenses, apparently.
Now what do we... Yeah, they're like a new iPhone.
Demonstrating one of the most powerful feats of Force abilities yet.
Kylo's stabbing him.
Please, we've seen more powerful Force feats.
This is what I always love. They try to hype this shit up. I remember fucking Mark Riley on Collider. It was like the big shill who'd always push all the fucking sequels and like push back against whatever criticism even those idiots had. And he was always like, he does the coolest force power ever. He was like trying to hype up this moment so bad. I'm like, dude, it's a fucking HD hologram. That's all it is. Like, we've had holograms in Star Wars a long time, and this one just kills you is the only
what's
difference.
even funnier is one of my dad's favorite moments from New Jedi Order is when Luke is getting pursued by the Vong. So he force projects himself, and it's not just a projection, but it's so real that it actually shows up on scanners, and they actually think it is real. It's actually him, so he can fake his death to fool the enemy.
Yeah, it's the Force illusion isn't some complicated, like it's.
It's basically just a Skype call.
Yeah.
Brandon, why you love Ahsoka's back? What, I can't compliment somebody, even a fictional character?
Luke projects an image across the galaxy. This image of Luke isn't how we've seen him the rest of the
Projection?
movie.
What is he, Birdman? Anyways.
What is he, a Disney shill who is an absolute failure in life?
Polished image, clean robes, cut hair, a trimmed beard. It's the image of what he's failed to live up to.
It's an image of the Luke Skywalker we wanted and were robbed of.
And we never got a scene with the 3 trio.
Nope. They had to kill
tragic.
Han off. They had to kill Han off in the first movie that they made.
It's the image of Luke Skywalker, Jedi Master, a legend. This is the image of Luke Skywalker we were expecting.
This is the image
from the jump. Luke can't undo his mistakes, so he buys the Resistance time to escape by facing his failure head on, one final time in the most Jedi way he could, drawing once again from Yoda's teachings in Empire Strikes Back.
A Jedi.
Oh my god. This is Cosmonaut Variety Hour. A Jedi is not above trying to kill the damn enemy when the enemy is a threat to the galaxy.
Yep.
Look at Mace Windu in Revenge of the Sith.
Immediately springs into action.
Or Obi-Wan with Grievous. The most Jedi way? Yeah, the most Jedi way wouldn't be a Skype call across the galaxy. He would actually be there trying to stop Kylo.
Uses the Force for knowledge and defense, never for attack.
Luke's duel with Kylo Ren is a bit different from what we're used to, but I think it's the most faithful way a Jedi could engage in combat. Never
piss off.
No.
It is not.
They use that line so wrong. Defense can also mean you're defending.
Like if you're attacking, the leader of an army dedicated to conquering the galaxy, it's like you're defending the galaxy by killing this son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's.
But these people have about one brain cell amongst them each, and nobody gets it.
We're attacking Kylo Ren at any point, instead simply dodging and avoiding Kylo's attacks.
It's not even a lightsaber fight then. And the only reason he probably even does this is because it would give him away as a force projection.
And if that wasn't enough, there is another layer to this fight, because Kylo Ren is not only metaphorically fighting an image of the mythical Luke Skywalker, but is also literally fighting an image of Luke Skywalker. Luke isn't.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
This thing has about as much layers as the invisible cake. There's none, because I ate the cake was gone. It was never here. There's no cake.
The cake is a lie.
Right, John's just gonna pop out for a sec.
Actually there, demonstrating one of the most deceptively powerful feats of the Force we've seen up to this point.
We've seen far more powerful in the EU, but I guess we're just going to pretend it doesn't exist unless it's convenient for us. I guess.
Force projection. While I can understand it's off-putting at first to see Luke taunt Kylo Ren and make quips during this duel, in reality, it's an intentional choice Luke makes. By poking and prodding during the fight, Luke is angering Kylo more. drawing more of his.
Yeah, and you'd think Luke would use that to his advantage to take out Kylo, but I guess Luke Skywalker was just too much of a coward to actually fight Kylo Ren.
Attention on Luke instead of the Resistance who are escaping through the tunnels.
Which is extremely retarded. You think the First Order would do something about that, but I guess not.
Luke eventually dies peacefully on Ahch-To. Once again, I'm going to pull parallels with the original trilogy.
Oh
No, you don't deserve that.
No, you don't. Obi-Wan knew he was not getting out of there.
Because Luke's death mirrors the death of Obi-Wan Kenobi.
It does not. It does not mirror.
Close.
No, Ben's death is a sacrifice, and him showcasing that to Vader that he doesn't get to win. Obi-Wan did his job and set Luke down the path.
A New Hope, Obi-Wan dies by refusing to continue engaging in combat with Vader.
Because there was literally no point in him continuing the fight. Obi-Wan was too old to really beat Vader.
Yeah, he also knew that like they had to go escape, and so he couldn't just like keep fighting and giving Luke that false hope, because then Luke was going to try and fight back through the stormtroopers. So it was actually like a strategic ploy as well. Like he knew that they needed to leave.
And Vader himself was even like, escape is not his plan. Like even Vader sensed that Obi-Wan was not going to escape.
He was shutting down that tractor beam. That was like his last help, his last, and obviously helping Luke and everything. But as far as his last like actual living action, and delaying Vader.
The EU on one hand is not canon and was never really good, but on the other hand is used to attack Disney from people that Justin Everell likes to parrot like Shield Trooper. Yep. Those people are absolute hypocrites.
Sacrificing himself so that Luke and his friends could escape the Death Star. Just like how Luke refused to engage in combat with Kylo Ren.
What?
Obi-Wan engaged Vader in combat!
Yeah, it was literally only whenever Luke saw him and he knew like Luke was gonna like keep fighting to get to him that he really like gave up, and he gave him that little smile too, and he disappeared into the Force. He didn't like get his head chopped off. He was like, oh hey, I gotta fade away. And then like even Vader was perplexed by that, so it served as an extra distraction.
I remember it was like Vader in the Vader's biography, because the fight is actually written from his perspective. Like for one, Vader's actually confused when Obi-Wan only addresses him by his Sith title and not his name. And Vader himself is wondering what the heck happened when Obi-Wan disappeared.
Did you go through a trapdoor? What's this? What's sorcery?
He's like, damn you, David Copperfield.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
You just see fucking naked Obi-Wan running down the hallway. He's like, you'll never catch me.
And a passing Imperial officer is like, oh, jeez.
He's like, what the fuck was that? He sees Vader chasing after him awkwardly in his metal suit. That should be a Robot Chicken sketch.
You said this. You said this was Order 66. What were the other 65?
Well, starts on his musical number.
Robot Chicken was so good.
Sacrificing himself so the Resistance could escape. And if that wasn't obvious enough.
He's crying. Oh, hang on.
Wait, who's crying?
Whenever Palpatine's on the phone and he gets the call about the Death Star being destroyed, he's just like, I'll destroy you like I destroyed Padawala or Panda Bear, whatever the hell her name was. Oh jeez, he's crying. Hey, who's my favorite Lord of the Sith?
Oh my dad loves that skit. My brother loves that skit too. I think that is like generally something we all have in common. We all love that particular skit.
Oh,
what the hell is an aluminum falcon? We've been at this for nearly an hour.
Oh, just build a
Luke even
new
dies
one.
Wow.
How
visibly
much
fading
it cost?
away. His cloak
It's like
dropping
Luke's
to the
taking a
ground,
shit there.
just like Obi-Wan in the.
Oh, jeez. His
Not even-
clothes dropped to
How
the
dare
ground.
they compare that?
What's
Yeah.
even funnier, it's like we saw. So what? Are you going to compare Yoda's blanket falling too and Yoda fading?
Surprised that's not being done.
Well, they do compare the twin sons. I remember it frequently getting praise for that, where it's like, oh, he started off with twin sons, and then when he dies,
Where are the
there's
twin
twin
sons?
sons.
I don't see no twin sons here.
I don't know. I think they're in some shot. There's like twin sons on this planet too, and it's like, well, that's like complete coincidence that it's not like he's back on Tatooine.
I thought that twin sons wouldn't
Imagine.
make sense because why would you have lush jungle areas if there's twin sons?
Yeah, really.
It's burning.
First movie. There's something pretty beautiful about Luke's ending.
Beautiful,
Oh
beautifully
God, is he gonna mention it right now? I wonder.
horrific. Is he gonna mention what?
The twin sons thing right now.
Oh,
I'm
Getting
wondering.
to be the hero one last time in the
He
most
wasn't the damn hero. Shut up.
Getting to
selfless
be a
way.
pathetic
It's a
loser
quiet
one
moment
last
when we
time.
hear Binary Sunset kick in as
Oh,
God.
References,
Oh,
man.
there
There
it
they
is.
are. Yeah, upper left or lower left and
Yeah.
upper right. Yeah.
piss off.
And they play
Binary Sunset because
there's two sons, guys. It's so cool.
Yeah.
And everybody was in tears. Not because this was beautifully tragic, but because we all saw the death of one of the greatest heroes in fiction.
Like, there's just randomly a skeleton next to him. They're like, oh my gosh, it's like such poetry. There was a skeleton next to him last time this track played. It's like, yeah, but it doesn't make any sense in the story. They're just like, it doesn't matter. It's poetry.
Oh yeah, because the Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen.
Yeah, he's kept them next to him this entire time. He's like, what do you think, Uncle? Uncle, why do you never talk to me? It's like, Luke, we need to talk about something. Your parents or your uncle and it did not go to the farm.
They didn't go out for blue milk and never come back. And no, they were not killed by a random stormtrooper causing a bathroom fire.
Oh gosh.
as he passes. Luke doesn't go out in a blaze of glory, and he's not the one to defeat the First Order. Instead,
because God forbid we let the fans be happy.
He doesn't even really help in destroying the First Order.
Family Guy and Robot Chicken knows how to make a base Star Wars crossover. That's how they got approval from George Lucas. The Simpsons crossover with Star Wars sucked ass.
No, I didn't even watch that one.
Honestly,
I would say the first Family Guy one was pretty good. After that, they kind of gradually deteriorated in quality till they got kind of lazy. Like nothing offensive, but just kind of like not as funny.
Okay, I watched the first one maybe, but yeah, with the Simpsons, it's like just watch any modern clip of the Simpsons and you just get a feeling of depression because dear God, this show needs to be put out of its misery.
Yeah, like seasons 1 through 8 or 9 is like just the prime, and then it's even got a bit of a rocky start, but then like just don't go past that.
Never, because it's like stop at peak, don't go down.
Don't milk it.
his last actions are way more valuable than a flashy lightsaber fight or a final battle from his X-Wing.
What do you mean?
How? You just lack imagination if you're saying that. If
You lack you lack what we call badassery.
Yeah.
A taste for going. I mean, look how they handled the death of Chewbacca in the EU. Chewie dies in an extremely badass cinematic manner. He dies with a moon falling on him.
And heroic, saving Han's kid, sacrificing himself in that moment,
roaring at the moon in defiance.
Come at me, bro.
And it's like you just think about like, oh, this is better than anything we could have possibly gotten. Him just projecting himself for like 20 seconds and dying. It's like
That's not lazy.
to try to like make a 15-minute video trying to like explain how amazing that is. It's like it's so lame. It's just like, I'm sorry, like
It's about as lame as Darth Maul in Disney Star Wars.
like in Obi-Wan's just like sees him in the afterlife. He's like, Luke, you've passed into the web of the Force. How did you go? He's like, well, I distracted this one guy for a little bit, and then I died. He's like,
what?
Luke, I shouldn't have let myself die for you, I suppose. I regret everything.
I should not have given you to your uncle and aunt. We should have trained you right from the start.
Hotter Leia was anyway. Wanted to watch her train, I did. Oh, shut up, Yoda. You're just a perv. When 800 years have you gooned on the internet? Then talk to me of pervertedness.
No, make that 900 years.
Perfect ending is giving the Resistance what he was able to give the Rebels in the original trilogy. Hope.
What?
Luke didn't. Okay, no offense to Luke, he did not give the rebellion hope in the first movie.
Yeah, he pretty much just like kept them alive by making that shot.
Like Luke is not the sole reason the rebellion has hope.
Look,
if someone's gonna say this thing about, oh, that's impossible, no computer can make that shot, and Luke is like, oh, I shot wrong path. Well, first off, he only says that to one pilot. Everyone else just kind of gets up and goes to their X-wings.
Yeah. And also, they're like, I imagine whenever he turned off his targeting computer, they're like, hey, Luke, maybe like use the Force and your targeting computer, like, just to be safe, you know. We're all going to die if you don't. Please.
Not trying to argue that The Last Jedi is a perfect movie.
It is a shit movie. That is an objective fact.
Yeah, it's a movie that doesn't need to exist.
This is his way of conceding. It's always like the false concession where it's like, it's not perfect, guys. I'm not going to name any flaws that I actually see in it even. But as long as I say it's not perfect, then I'm like totally being reasonable.
It's almost like Nostalgia Critic with every movie he reviews.
Oh my gosh. If you don't like it, that's totally fine. This is just my opinion. Please don't attack me. It's like, dude, just give your stupid opinion. I already want to insult you just based on this disclaimer.
It's not. I mean, no Star Wars movie is perfect aside from Empire Strikes. Wait, what?
Oh my god. First off, George Lucas did not plan that far ahead, but second off, it wasn't like this was an actual kiss. This was just to make Han jealous.
Yeah, and even in story, it's like they didn't know. I mean, what are the odds? It's like you're not thinking, all the way across the galaxy, this person's clearly my brother. It's like, so I'm sure neither Leia nor Luke was thinking that was a possibility.
He said, what? No Star Wars movie is perfect. That is a damn lie. If you put all 6 movies together, they're damn flawless. To me, anyway.
What do you mean, 6? Don't you mean like 11 or 12 or whatever it is now?
There's 8 movies if you count the Ewok films.
About to be 13.
All The Simpsons does with Star Wars is make lazy references and shit on the prequels.
I've
seen the clip.
Oh no, never mind. I meant no Star Wars movie is perfect.
Piss off.
Last Jedi isn't flawless, but I do think it gave Luke Skywalker one of the most compelling and sincere character arcs you could give to him.
Did he have to say it twice? He's like, I don't think it's perfect and I don't think it's flawless. You're just using synonyms now to like, again, fake like you're the unbiased party by being like, oh, see, I conceded it's not perfect. It's like, that's not a concession. That's just you covering
Name
your
the
ass.
flaws then, you idiot.
Yeah,
The
like,
movie-
say something it does that's shit that you didn't later change your mind on.
Well, the movie did
Didn't
end
go
in 5
through-
minutes. If the Force story was smart, but you know,
Give me 10 seconds and I can name about 100 things wrong with the Last Jedi.
Oh man, that's a big ask. I mean, you got to talk really fast.
The humor, the acting, the sets of eyes.
And it's like, just slow down that footage and you'll hear it.
and it's me acting in a posh British accent. The set design is truly horrendous, and the technology makes absolutely no damn sense.
And then Mahler's like, give me 26 hours and I'll tell you 100 things wrong with it.
26 hours? I can do that in a quarter of the time.
Character assassination, we just weren't ready for what happened after his happy ending and return.
Yes, we were. 30 years of the expanded universe. 30 years.
How many novels? Like 170 something.
It's
Something like that.
somewhere around there. Yeah.
And then comics,
Jedi.
and video games, and
Source books and
Yeah,
all
but
that
that
good
apparently
stuff.
doesn't exist.
oh yeah, that's true.
this is us watching this video right now. We look as old as Mark Hamill here. He's like, oh, so much cringe.
What video have I partaken in?
But do you think the way Luke was written in The Last Jedi did justice to his character?
No,
No.
absolutely not. Nobody with brains or balls would ever think that Luke Skywalker was done justice. That wasn't Luke Skywalker. That was Jake.
He's like, do you think he got done justice? Like an enlightened individual like myself, or are you still living in the dark?
Compelling these nuts.
Got him.
Or do you still think I'm wrong and Luke was ruined? Let me know in the
We don't just know you're wrong. We know you're a fake Star Wars fan, and you are no longer welcome in this fandom. Get the hell out.
Yeah.
The Simpsons should have ended with the movie.
Yeah, it was like 2007. That still would have been a bit late, but I would have accepted it.
Spider Pig. Spider. All right. Okay.
I was elected to lead, not to read.
All right. Okay. Let's move on. We got Soy Lord.
Yay.
One of the main events.
I'm fresh off the old noggin for myself.
All right.
Just watched this final
All
two
right, this is-
episodes like 2 hours ago. 3
All right.
hours
This is
ago.
Vader versus Ikodiodoki, the dumbest name I've ever heard.
Yeah,
he's the lizard Jedi Master. That's
big
not
nose
a
lizard.
Trandoshan.
The one
midget.
that pretty much does shit.
Yeah, he's just like, I have a super deep voice. You need to not fall for Maul's deception because he's evil and stuff.
All state insurance, dude.
Hey, coffee brand coffee.
I wonder if this is where OG Star Wars gets her calf from.
I don't think so. I don't think she would give anything to officially license Star Wars stuff right now.
Yeah. There's that dumb logo.
So edgy. Fire.
Oh, piss off! You don't get to use Duel of the Fates.
Ba ba ba.
It's an iconic track, people.
Yeah,
look,
man.
this is-
As soon as they play Duel of Fates, I give it 10 out of 10 no matter what it is.
Hey, we got Antinous Tremaine with us now.
Oh look,
just-
you. Oh wait, what?
Well,
Check
I'm
out
just-
Wolfscar's profile pic. We have 2 Inquisitors in the chat now.
Yes.
Yay!
Yes, I had to send your friend away for a moment.
Oh dear. I hope you did not hurt Wolfscar while taking over his profile.
He will be returned shortly. I just got news of these Inquisitors. And I wanted to see what they can do.
Brace yourself,
Jack
my
shit.
lord. It is not a pretty sight. Oh, hey, look, we finally have a title to match the damn title screens. The Dark Lord. Because we gotta put Vader in here.
Together, we can do this.
Oh, look. Oh,
Ah,
shoot.
yes, my master, Lord Vader.
This is not the Vader you know, or love, or care about.
He's literally just thrown in there. It's like
It's
they're randomly
horrifying.
escaping and we just get missed and then Vader. He
see what
kills
you
Rook
mean.
like off screen, which means she probably isn't dead, but you know.
Because nobody in Disney Star Wars stays dead.
So we hear Vader like breathe and then she gets pulled into the fog and then we see him appear. So it's like, oh, she's presumed dead.
what would your reasoning be for Vader not killing her?
I don't know, but I mean, we saw Obi-Wan leave Vader alive after he said, "My friend is dead," and so who even knows?
And there's just something so wrong with Vader fighting one-handed rather than with two.
Oh, he does that in Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, he did that like in the beginning, but later he locked in and he was fighting with two hands.
Yeah, not fighting two people who are actually trained way more than Luke was. I mean, like, this is Maul and a Jedi Master, allegedly.
And besides, Vader wasn't even fighting to kill in Empire. So this Jedi Master dies by getting pierced by a lightsaber, but when Reva gets pierced, she's still alive. Make it make sense. She has a vagina. He doesn't. I presume
he's a
he doesn't.
midget, and his heart was there or something. Look at his stupid penis on his head.
Oh, and it's even dumber given Vader's not even talking here because God forbid we recast.
Yeah, he literally just like breathes the whole time, and they like it's just used as a prop at this point. It's really pathetic.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you turned Darth Vader into a damn prop.
Like, if there's one person he's going to talk to, it's going to be Maul, who he's encountered a bunch of times in Disney continuity in the Clone Wars. It's like, you're not, once again, Filoni can't follow his own continuity.
This is just so stupid.
Whoa, my leg. My leg.
God damn it. I finally probably just got this thing fixed. I don't know. My busted knee may just act up again.
It's the only thing that anybody ever hits on Maul for some reason, because it's the only part that's already robot. And so it's just like, oh, we're always going to just have his leg be injured.
No, that's not the only part of him that's a robot. Don't forget his acting.
Oh, no. What are you talking about, Brandon? I have such range.
For some reason, that is incredibly stupid to me, using the Force to stop a lightsaber like that.
Yeah, imagine if like Vader had been using the Force to push, he would just cut off his fingers right there.
Imagine Shakti trying to do that with Grievous in the micro series instead of just using the Force to propel herself away at the last second.
Why has Vader not killed them yet?
Because this is not Darth Vader. This is Disney Vader.
Yeah, he loses to bald middle-aged black. Well, he almost loses to bald middle-aged black lady in Jedi Survivor.
What?
Oh yeah, Seer Junda.
Yeah, he wins by like
Deborah
sheer
Wilson.
coincidence, and that she like hits a spike.
Oh, unfortunate news. She's in that mouse PI game, by the way.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh, but I
Was
just
she
saw
actually
Mortal
in that
Kombat
game?
2 where the stupid chick from Intergalactic was in the Jade role with her stupid shaved head.
This must
Good
be
thing
some
I-
imposter.
Good thing I made Justin go cry to his abusive mama. Hey, good job, Dark Colonel. That's
And
why
good
I
on
love
his
having
mom.
you here.
You know, she needs to abuse him a little bit more. Fix that brain.
Or give him one.
Yeah. I love how they can just arbitrarily use the Force on each other. Like, why are you even fighting with lightsabers if you can just do that?
It seems like this duel cannot be decided by our mastery of the Force, but our skill with a lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
It is because we have passive force barriers active during combat. Here, however, it seems that is not the case.
Well, it's because, like you said, it's impersonators.
Interesting.
Probably a Vader
It looks like
cosplayer.
Tom Beitch's pitch for a Darth Vader imposter did come to pass. Buddy, what is that dinky ass looking blaster pistol?
I don't know. His kid. So early in the episode, they have to like get to this tunnel to leave the city, and there's a giant open field, an ATST, a bunch of speeder bikes, and a shit ton of stormtroopers. And Maul just walks right up to them. He's like getting blasted by the ATST. the kid like faces off against 3 stormtroopers with his little stun pistol, and he somehow doesn't get hit. Like, just nobody hits anything on the bad guys' side. They're standing out in the open, and it's just like the lasers are everywhere except for their bodies, and they just managed to kill all the stormtroopers. It's just it's like playing a game on journalist mode. It's just like there's no suspense or anything. It's just like, oh, they're all just gonna die. All right.
Vader should destroy Maul in this show.
Yeah, so why didn't he? He had him right where he wanted him.
He didn't feel like it.
He could have just easily snapped Maul's neck the same way he snapped that one kid's neck in Kenobi.
It's like in Metal Gear Solid 3, whenever you kill one of the people, because that game is a prequel, and so whenever you kill one of the people who's not supposed to die, they're just like, Snake, you've created a time paradox. The same thing would happen if Vader actually killed Maul here. That's why he can't. He's just like, well, you should already be dead, but you know, I'm now in Disney continuity. I gotta keep you alive until Rebels.
The stupid shading makes Maul's black parts look blue. Why would you push the Jedi towards Vader? Are you trying to get the Jedi killed? Oh, now he's using 2 hands. Vader, just snap his damn neck already. We all know that's your signature move.
That is a horrible Sarisu stance. What's he doing?
Well, you know, he's only a Jedi Master. What do you expect? He's short. Well, and he would be like, Aristo? What the fuck is that?
Oh my god. The freaking Vader's helmet. What is going? Why is it all denty like this? Also, I know Vader at times can be like silent, but dear God, this is way too long of him not saying a single damn word.
Yeah, he would have at least said something like intimidate them, you know,
or grunt.
Yeah, like a oh, or even a oh.
Should have had Scott Lawrence or Matt Sloan to voice Vader in this show.
Like, again, there were Vader cosplayers with voice changers and like Vader people on YouTube before AI even existed. Like, I don't understand how like people are just like, oh no, you can't possibly do it. It's like, do the voice changer, get a good actor.
We've had other people voice Vader before.
Yeah.
It's the same way we've had other people voice Luke. We've had other people voice Han. We've had other people voice Boba Fett, for crying out loud.
What are you talking about?
Time to sleep, guys. Okay, good night, Justin. See ya.
He says yes.
Oh, he does agree with me.
He's like M. Bison. He's like, yes.
The stupid way the lightsabers bend.
Yeah, man, it makes it so it's like action-y looking, bro.
What? What was
Vader
that?
got nicked.
What?
What?
They always have to have them injure Vader a little bit to show that, like, oh, they're not total jobbers, guys. They were totally a threat to him.
This guy Vader once went up against a dark woman and he came out of that without a scratch.
like a dark woman or like a dark side?
No, her name is the Dark Woman.
Yeah,
oh,
Anya
okay.
Kuro.
Gotcha.
What is the obsession with having Vader fight with one damn hand?
He's so cool.
I'm a loser. Oh, look.
Bird
High
brain.
Inquisitor
What's
Tremaine.
that?
Here's Birdman.
Who?
Bird face.
He's got like a skull face and a double. He's got a helicopter lightsaber. Don't you have one of those?
A what? No.
When you press a button on the middle, the lightsaber blades spin, and if you spin it fast enough, it turns into a helicopter.
Yeah, it's totally cool, man.
Appalling.
What's good, y'all? Welcome to Sword Belongs Stone. Why does that look like Fortnite Vader?
That's pretty much the character model. Yes, that's just Filoni's shitty, undetailed art style.
Apparently, Daki species is called a Moisk. He's not a Verk, which is Coleman Trebor species.
Moisk critical.
Master!
How bad are freaking Inquisitors if they can't take out a damn Padawan?
Dude, the power scaling in this show makes no sense. So it was Maul, Daki, and Devon, all three of the, good guys here, or, Maul, whatever, temporary good guy. They were facing just the two Inquisitors, and they could not beat them. But then it becomes Vader and the two Inquisitors versus like two of them at a later point, and the same thing happens. It's like, well, who's more powerful than who? I have no idea. It's just like whatever the plot demands, we're just going to make them better.
Ahsoka, for example, I mean, for all we know, she could beat literally anyone.
Pretty much. But it's like in the same episode, it's really jarring because it's like, oh, like now they should have the advantage, but then like they don't. It's just like, oh, what? Why did you show that earlier fight then?
Oh, the fight, the stabbing's just off screen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then she's just like,
No!
They had to do it again and zoom up.
Yeah, it was really important that we got that last shot of him going, ugh.
I still don't believe John gets gaming and works outside. He's too bright, and that's not good.
All
just
right.
admit you hate white people.
Yeah. Actually, I'm African American.
Bro, that actually looks like a video game. What the hell?
Yeah, no, it looks like a bad video game. It looks like a PS3 era. Like, dude,
this is on par with the starting animation for TCW.
Dude, what? Oh yeah, I think it was the Old Republic, just one of the cinematics where it was like super detailed, and like they're having particles come off of their armor, like showing damage. They have super detailed lighting, and then like Filoni pumps out this crap, and people are like, "Oh, look at the detail." It's like, no.
Random cut. Also, those are the most pathetic no's I've ever heard. Obi-Wan did a better job when Qui-Gon got killed. Oh, yes. The book that Justin bought. Sure. Oh, John gets gaming as an albino then.
Mm-hmm. There, I turned off my lights. Are you happy now?
In these times.
And now it's just a trailer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spoiler alert, like all of Maul's crew dies and he sees the guy from Solo that was played by Paul Bettany.
All right, let's go into this real quick.
And season 2 is going to be Maul trying to kill Paul Bettany's boss so that Paul Bettany can take over, which we already know happens because he's the boss in Solo.
All right, we're just going to skip that. Please. I don't want to get copyright striked. We've already seen this. Oh, there we go.
That's Rook's death, yes. Death in parentheses.
Also, she's a Mandalorian and she goes down screaming.
Yeah, she's like, "Whoa, I'm so scared of Vader."
At least with Boba Fett screaming, it was because he was out of control with his jetpack.
Yeah.
Nelly.
All the audio cut out.
Oh dear.
Yep, there's Vader.
Boom, boom, boom. Maul's like, "My name's Darth Maul. Who the fuck are you?"
And he's not even going to talk because, of course, not. Oh, there's the audio. It's just so unnatural for Vader not to be talking at all.
And then there's all three of them versus just Vader as well. I mentioned
And you got two
three of them
people
against
on
the two
blaster
Inquisitors.
backup.
Yep, 5-on-1.
Maul, why aren't you using your second blade?
Oh, I will later. Don't worry. Once I go into my final form, like an anime character.
Here's the thought. Why don't you fight him all at once? And chances are you might hit him.
Always that leg.
Told you. It's the robot leg every time.
It's like it's basically the equivalent of going for the crotch.
The other thing
Or
that
hitting
Filoni
below the
always
belt.
loves to do is that like he'll always have a kick. It's like I need to show who's winning without having them be decapitated because it's a lightsaber fight. So I'm just gonna have him like do a little spinning kick because it happened one time in Phantom Menace. Be like, oh, it's like, oh, I guess that guy's winning.
This is just legit horrible choreography.
Yeah, it's just like it's like a bad wrestling match where they just have somebody tank all the blows. And it's just like no selling shit. It's just like
this is useless. We need to move.
Is it useless?
That was like the most pointless Force move he ever did. Like, what was the point of pushing them down?
But it shows how powerful Vader is, man. It's so cool.
Please, I saw Darth Vader crash two ships into each other with the Force.
Well, this was cooler because, like, he pushed them back like 3 whole feet, man.
This Maul doesn't represent the Maul I've seen in the archives. Who is this?
What about these other two? Do you recognize them?
No. And why is this Padawan still alive? She should be dead by now.
Yeah, she's like more powerful than her master, basically.
Yeah, it seems like that anyways.
Yeah, she makes jumps that like he's afraid to make, and then she like fights people that they were fighting like 3-on-1 earlier, and she does fine. It's like, oh, so your master's like shit then, right?
Strange.
Now we're just ripping off a set from Indiana Jones. All right, time for me to sleep. Get some job, you people, and Brandon need to apologize to Lucky Kennedy for all of his actions. Good night, loser, Suji. What do I need
Lucky
to apologize?
Kennedy should apologize to OG Star Wars for all of his actions.
Lucky Kennedy should apologize to me for all of his lies.
Mm-hmm. That too.
I don't need to apologize for nothing. Except for being too awesome.
It's in the name.
Imagine Vader didn't even bring that pillar down. That was just the pillar randomly deciding to fall.
Vader's like, the structural integrity is terrible in here. I really need to do some renovations.
Because I'm going to turn this into my second castle.
It's like starts Home Improvement. He's like carrying a little 2x4 with his hard hat over his normal helmet. He's like, we're going to fix this place up.
Oh God, a renovation Vader episode would be so good.
Palpatine's like,
Vader, we must
make it a full bathroom on the first floor. It will increase our value exponentially. He's like, I don't know. I think a half bath is fine. They cut to commercial on that drama.
or even better, it's like, we need a thermal exhaust port. Master, Master, recall that we're already inserting one on your Death Star.
You remember how that turned out last time? That's Palpatine.
We will soon follow. Here's right. Let's go. You must leave. We will soon follow. Here's right.
I cannot understand a single word that guy freaking said.
I forget if it was a Family Guy or Robot Chicken where they're like, tell me you don't have a thermal exhaust port that's going to destroy this thing. He's like, nope. He's like, okay, good. And now it's an entire level. He's like, what?
Holy shit, this is your second stream where you just come in to hate on a full stream. I think you're projecting who's employed, buddy.
Oh, his second
Justin?
one.
Justin doesn't just do this. This is not his second stream. He's been doing this on practically every stream I've had.
Oh, I thought he meant one like earlier today. He had done it on somebody else's. Okay.
Let's go.
Music is so lame too. I feel I hate boots.
Oh yeah, two boots is like, I have the gayest voice ever. I'm surprised you didn't recognize me with my two boots.
He's like, I knew it was you just because I would always recognize you.
Your gay voice.
You are no Inquisitor.
Oh, finally he uses this.
Ooh, he's going into final boss mode, bro.
His lightsaber just looks so like you'd think he'd add, refine it a little.
Nah. He couldn't nostalgia bait without, by refining it, man. Come on.
Again, it is so odd for Vader not to talk at all.
Yep. He could have just been like, whoa. He didn't have to call him by name, but he could have just been like, you are the same rageful beast you've always, like taunt him about like his past or something.
Vader be like, I'm your replacement, bitch.
Yeah.
He's like, remember those 36 times we faced off in the Clone Wars? It's like, what?
Maul, I see you're still sporting a robot dick, I see.
Maul's just like, you're one to talk.
I at least got laid.
I got to fuck Natalie Portman.
No! And then Maul sinks to his knees screaming, no!
He's like, where's Ahsoka anyway? He's like, who?
What makes you think mainstream Star Wars fans care about good dialogue anymore? I don't think the mainstream fans care about anything.
Who I'm not even gonna call them the remaining fans.
The
do
fake
not
fans
care about anything because if they clung on this long, they obviously have no standards,
Unlike us, we are of a higher caliber.
No.
I believe High Inquisitor Tremaine is this is agonizing torture for him.
Oh no.
I'm merely analyzing all the fighting. It is very poor.
We are the trash collectors. We're the gatekeepers. We're the soldiers. We're the real fans fighting to save real Star Wars. What are you?
He's the Dark Lord of the Sith.
The most badass character in Star Wars. I feel like Vader should have killed somebody there.
He should.
Like Vader's style is just beat the living crap into the guy's lightsaber blade. Like that's all it is. There's really no refinement here.
None whatsoever.
Duel of the Fates would have made this better. No, it wouldn't have. Oh, piss off.
Why is she still alive?
Plot armor. Force pushes are starting to do ass around here. Like, that shoves Vader back like 2 feet.
Quickly! 7!
You know, there was already a huge ass pillar in his way. Congrats, Vader, you idiot. You blocked your own path. Oh, I apologize, High Inquisitor. Please do not kill me for calling Vader a idiot.
No. This is not Vader. This is not my master. This is someone else.
And that's literally just it. God, that looks stupid.
Mm-hmm. It was.
And just to think that people go, whoa,
people were jizzing their pants.
Because it had lots of lightsabers and lots of shooting.
Okay. Who wants to cover Sexplain's review?
Oh my, how long is it?
14 minutes.
Oof.
Ooh.
It's about 2 a.m. That might be a bit much.
I will return your friend now. I must be out to go hunt down a Jedi. Farewell.
Wolfscar, you're
Oh
back.
God, I'm back.
Wolfscar,
I was accosted by an Inquisitor.
Yeah, Wolfscar was crazy. He came in and was like talking to you about shit. But what the heck? We can do this.
Wow, first time I had someone from the real Star Wars universe on my stream. I'm honored.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we'll cover a shorter video than this, because this one should be easy to rip into. Disney didn't ruin Star Wars. Here's what actually happened.
Oh, no.
Oh, I had this one show up in my feed. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, and I wanted to cover it. And one look at the profile picture, and you can tell exactly what kind of mental retardation we're dealing with here. Trans flag.
Here's what actually happened.
See, they hired someone called J.J. Abrams.
Jar Jar Abrams.
Okay, let's get back for the copyright thing. Blah, 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 blah.
On and only Kill Rodan. And today, as you can see, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon.
What is this?
Where are we talking about?
Oh God. I mean, I guess his retardation is so damaged that he can't even have good mic audio.
Dude, from your phone is better than this. Yeah.
There are movies, of course, TV shows, merchandising, theme parks. I don't know what the case may be. So here we go, I reckon.
Bold choice using the original Pandemic Battlefront footage instead of Battlefront 2. That one's usually the one they go for.
Dude, like, he can't even like play his own game. He's got to be like, oh, I'm going to steal gameplay footage from somebody else.
I mean, I technically did do that, but I did list the source in my Super Mario movie review because I still need to work out Restream.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is Nintendo is Super Ninjas with the copyright. So yeah, you probably couldn't show 10 seconds of that movie. But
yeah. I mean that, and I wasn't going to actually ruin my eyesight with that movie. Straight out of a cereal box, that audio.
A 90s fast food drive-through is what it reminds me of. It's like, and I'm just like, a quarter pounder with cheese. There's like, I'm like, yes.
Can I get a bunch of fries in a McFurry? Can I get a bunch of guys who are furries?
Hey.
Oh, apologies, Wolfscar.
So I just thought I'd just do a Disney video, folks. And yes, of course, it's going to be in relations to, of course, the Star Wars movies. Not one in particular by any means. Not one installment or anything.
Dare! Did you just show Mara Jade next to Rey Skywalker?
Mara Jade is looking at Rey like, who the hell is
look
this?
at her. She's got her lightsaber up. She's about to decapitate her. She's like, I'm going to kill this bitch.
Mara Jade, please do it. We were just talking last week about how you should be the one to kill everyone in Disney Star Wars.
Mara's like,
everything.
I'm the Mary Jane of this universe, baby. I'm the hot redhead for the main protagonist.
And I get married and have a kid with him. Just like Peter Parker and Mary Jane.
No,
Marvel ruined everything.
Funny thing is that I probably mentioned it before, but that is how I was introduced in the Spider-Man PS1 game. They were already married.
Yeah.
And he's like, Venom, give me back my wife. I'm like, oh, so they're just married. Okay, that makes sense.
Not really.
Well,
Just
like even as a little
jet.
even as a little kid, I was like, I watched the first Toby movie. I'm like, oh, this is like whenever they're younger, before they're married. Like, it made complete sense. They did not need to over-explain it or retcon it or anything.
Yep. But apparently now we got to spoon feed the audience.
Hmm.
Mara Jade is better than anyone from Disney Star Wars. That's just a given.
Truth.
What about Andor? Let me get some wine.
Oh, I see you're drinking stuff from this year. Well, let me break out a bottle of 1996 champagne, and let me tell you something about a little person named Kyle Katarn.
This is a fresh, foamy white wine glass of Filoni spunk. I'm just gonna slurp it down, but I'm not a shill, I swear.
Bro thinks she's on this team.
Luke's like, just ignore her. Mara's like, no, I must kill her.
It's true that the fan base act as if the original series of films, the original trilogy, is basically the holy grail of cinema. It's they go.
I mean, they're fans of Star Wars, of course. And keep in mind, Star Wars changed the industry as we know it.
It changed the world.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, that original trilogy.
It popularized merchandising.
Yep.
It pushed special effects forward.
It gave new ideas.
That is why we still talk about it today.
It took risks.
Yeah. It's basically like people who are like, oh, like, let's not talk about like Hulk Hogan, but I'll talk about right. I'm like, no, you can't really do that because he's the whole reason that you're talking about it. Like the OT is the reason that we're talking about Star Wars today.
And don't forget the prequels.
Yes. Well, the prequels introduced a whole new generation of fans. Absolutely.
Come on, play. Why?
It's broken.
Oh, I got it.
As far as I'm concerned,
it's working.
Nonsense.
It's working.
Yes, there was this sequel trilogy and the prequel trilogy. Those 6 films as a whole got very, very mixed bags, which they actually did. And I know a lot of people out there, a lot of fans out there will argue that. Yes, I know the whole.
Holy shit,
what?
dude.
I can't really follow what the hell?
This is what we've been reduced to. Like, sequel fans can't even record their audio. They're so stupid.
Why are we still at war again? I feel like we should have easily won by now.
Am I having a
You
stroke?
know, it's kind of like other wars where they're just hiding in caves and like, doing goats and everything. And they're just like, oh, we're still totally powerful. Shut up.
Meanwhile, we're storming the lands, taking the women and the... I'm kidding. We wouldn't go that far.
Thing with some fan
We
base
will
would just argue
liberate
that.
the hot women. Anyways.
Oh, yes. We must take the hot women and educate them in the ways of being a woman again. and we must destroy OnlyFans once and for all.
Is it possible to learn this monogamy? Not from a thought.
Prequel trilogy.
Yes.
Eating the mic. It's like that one interview with a British person where he just...
trilogy, but enjoy the sequel trilogy. In other words, a lot of these people would act as if you're just being hypocritical. You can like one more than the other. Well, isn't that what they're doing? You liking the original series of films more than anything else. So it seems like projection there.
I like good
And
things. I don't like bad things, so it's not the same.
Like, what is this guy's argument? I mean, for one, I can hardly understand shit that he's saying.
Yes, you are allowed to like more than one than the other.
You're not allowed to like the sequel trilogy. Otherwise, I am not only going to have to kick your ass out of the Star Wars fandom, but I'm going to have to drag you to a mental ward to figure out exactly where you went wrong in life.
Pennywise the clown is just like, hey, you do like the sequels, don't you? And then the person's just like, no, even I'm not that stupid. You're not that powerful. He's like, oh, okay, sorry. His audio is as bad as Script Trooper's video was whenever he did his face reveal, and it was from like a 2005 laptop camera.
From a matter of opinion, if anything, sure. But anyway,
people like you are the reason gatekeeping needs to be is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like why gatekeeping is completely justified.
Indeed.
It just comes off as though, yeah, I kind of like the sequel trilogy that Disney has made more than the last three films that George Lucas has filmed.
If you say that, you are complete. You're a fraud who hates Star Wars.
I mean, yeah, you're a fraud even in a lesser even if you're liking any of them, but to lump the whole trilogy, that means you like the Rise of Skywalker more than the Lucas shit. Like,
that's crazy.
What?
Like A New Hope,
Seriously.
Empire Strikes Back, Revenge of the Sith, Return of the Jedi. He's speaking from his asshole while his mic is in it.
That's impressive. I'll give him that.
Impressive,
That's,
most impressive, but you are not a shill master yet.
That is certainly a bold choice, bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works for him.
Actually, Vader would probably have a different line of his whenever he saw that. He'd be like, what?
Oh, great. It's conking out again.
Oh, no.
Stupid piece of crap.
The audio is affecting the video.
Yeah, his video is so shit that it's actually infecting your computer.
This has never happened on stream before. What the hell?
It's all right, Brandon. 1 in 5 minutes. Anyways,
Bag of stuff in there.
All right, give me a sec to refresh. We were like 2 minutes in.
Also, I'm pretty sure he's borrowing from the Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon soundtrack for this intro, and fuck him.
And the last three films that
Here we go.
George Lucas has filmed him with him, I guess you would say, when he was behind the camera. But yes, the prequel trilogy are still bad movies. I know.
No, they are not. Ass. You say this, you pretty much have absolutely no right to speak about anything Star Wars, period.
Imagine trying to lump those two together. It's just like, oh, they're bad too. It's just like, oh,
Seriously.
so you're just like good and bad, and also like you're terrible at categorizing stuff, even with those stupidly slim categories.
Teach me into ways of shilling. Please, no. No, you do not want to go down that path. For once you start down it, forever will it dominate you.
Dominate your destiny.
Oh, the George Lucas himself was trying to find ways to fix it with the expanded universe, of course. Trying to use comic books, graphic novels, video games, yada, yada, yada.
It's not fixing it. That was just expanding on it and making money off of it.
And, fleshing out the world.
The things to kind of fix up. So I think that's not really.
There was nothing that needed fixing. The movies work perfectly fine on their own.
It has to be popular to get the expanded stuff. That's the funny thing. It's like, oh, this fixes it. It's like, well, it doesn't need fixed because it was popular enough to get all this stuff.
What the shit is going on?
Uh-oh.
Oh, Christ. You know what, guys? I think we should call it here because this stupid thing is not working.
It's a sign. Yes.
Yeah, whatever. Doesn't like you.
whatever's wrong.
His video is too cringe for the internet to withstand.
Too cringe even for this channel.
Oh no.
Well, guys, I think we'll call it a wrap there. Pretty short. 2 hours 40 minutes. Would have started earlier, but again, stuff happened.
Yeah, that's basically a 3-hour show.
We got through the crap.
Yeah.
But we got through the crap. We got through the horribleness that was Soy Lord. Expect a video about Maul coming out soon, hopefully.
Except for me.
Yeah.
I was accosted by Inquisitors, so.
Oh man.
Yes, that happened.
Just kick him in the nuts next time, dude.
Yeah, kick
You
him in the
never
nuts.
see that coming.
Or get him in the leg, if
Be
they have robot legs.
Be like, that's my purse. I don't know you. Just kick him.
The good old Bobby Hill meme. Anyway, if you liked what you saw here today, please remember to like and subscribe, share the stream with your folks. And until next time, guys, this is Brendan the Awesome saying, always remember to be awesome. Good night, folks.
Good night.
Oh.